event and that one main event being the women's.
Seeing it
I
on a
guess you talking
t-shirt
about like
now.
it would
Let's
be
score the
as
game. Is this the
prestigious
greatest game of
as
all
it
time?
was
Let's
when they
score it.
did it since there's two nights as opposed to one.
Stakes 0 to 10.
But I mean,
Decimals,
either way though, I
okay.
still
The
feel like
stakes
the main
of
event
this
is
specific
I mean,
match
you're the
in
last match, nigga, you're the main
2018
event.
between Win Ronda
The
Rousey.
whole 2 night shit.
Stakes.
Oh,
And
10.
you saying, oh,
10.
one night main event, not the real main event.
I'm going 9.2.
But I get what you're saying.
7.3.
I had 2.1. I'm a noted stakes hater.
Russian judge.
I get what you're
Russian
saying as far as like her,
Let's go to the
as far as like that match,
match.
being prestigious enough to
0
be
to
that
10
one
decimals,
night.
okay.
As opposed to
I think
both.
my whole thing's gonna be 10s.
Hey,
Really a big name.
Baby. The Mark Cuban scoring system.
Star power 10.
Honestly, if you think about it,
All right,
legacy-wise,
I'm good when we are.
this is a huge star power. You have Ronda Rousey, who was the biggest. Like this was Entourage days, right? Following
Yes.
that, she was huge.
Cover of
Cover of
Sports Illustrated.
hugely mid burgers. What's crazy is they talked about her fucking that tag match she had with fucking Kurt Angle. Nigga, that was her fucking best match.
Ronda?
Damn near. Yeah.
Tag match is one of the best match. Besides the one she had. Even the one she.
Hold on.
I mean, the Survivor Series one was good.
Very 3 minutes. Dave, what was your reaction to Goldberg coming out on Monday?
I mean, the pop kind of disappointed me. The fact that it was such a big pop. I was kind of hoping we all, collectively agreed to shit on this. But we still got some Goldberg love.
Boo that man.
So obviously, but you could tell it's very low effort, bro. Saturday, like what you said, Saturday night's main event, and all we got was the fact that Gunther said some shit about his family. Like that's about it. Ain't really much added.
I mean, like, bro, I don't mind them using it on a Saturday night's main event because, bro, imagine they said this is a SummerSlam match. She'd be even more pissed off.
I feel like that would have been impossible too. We'd have seen through that. That would have got exposed. Bro, if they would have pushed that shit to SummerSlam.
I mean, yeah. I guess like, yeah. I guess the one positive, like, not even the feud, but I've seen some people saying that, like, obviously, like, Goldberg gets cheered mainly because there's probably some diehard people who've been watching since the 90s and whatever, and they still like there's still like a feeling of like, oh, this is the representative of like the Attitude Era. And there's still some people that are like, all right, it's some people still got some nostalgia to Goldberg. But I guess I would say, I mean, like, I don't think it's gonna make us look at Gunther different, but maybe for like old head fans or people who just ain't really familiar with the new generation, like they see him going against Goldberg and it's like, oh, like this is like gives him some credibility, I guess. I mean, but from new gen wrestling fans, yeah. I mean, in a way, for people who just maybe don't know Gunther, but I mean, for most of the fans that are under 25 years old, I don't think we really care about it. But I mean, bro, like they getting, bro, it's this Saturday's night's main event. Saturday's night's main event is not even a PLE, basically. Like, I mean, if this is what they're gonna give him, bro, just, I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world.
If anything, this should just be his retirement match.
That's purely why. They do
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
It's just literally because
facts the main event's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's literally just his retirement match. Like I'm trying to logically think, like, would niggas ask for this match, and two, they couldn't even build for this match. Like, he's old, right? So he's obviously not gonna have a high energy, he's not gonna have a high quality match. Let's say that. I'm not gonna say he's not gonna have a good match. He probably could. He's probably in shape to do so, but there is no gimmick part of the storyline, or there's no storytelling that could save the quality of this match. Like like the storyline that's on.
If they made this, if they made it like title, if they made it like title versus career or something, then that would probably add something to it. But yeah, there's really much nothing besides the fact that it's happening in Atlanta, and that's where Goldberg's from. So
yeah. For example,
pretty
if
much
they
it.
did title versus career, you
I
could then add
mean,
a third party,
bro, I'd rather it not have a story.
and you can do something with that. Like you can make the point of that feud to develop the third party. But like the fact that this is just like personal. Oh, you said something about my family. Like, there's nothing that can save the quality of this match. Like Goldberg has to have a good match, kind of here. Nothing else they can work with.
I mean, but I also feel like people would have. I mean, bro. I wasn't interested in seeing some long build of this anyway. So I mean, I kind of don't mind the way they're doing it. Just he's coming there, getting the match, give him the match, and move on. Like, I mean, I'd rather not see a long build for this, and then we get the match that we're getting. So I mean, I kind of don't mind it, bro. They thrown it in there, give him that one appearance, and then that's it.
Just like why? Like,
What do you mean why? I mean, bro,
yeah,
Goldberg's gonna get his retirement match.
I know, like nigga, retire
Like,
in the Indies. Like, why do you have to? Why do you got to put this on TV? Like, retire, like go
All right,
local.
Dave, be realistic, bro.
Have we seen Goldberg wrestle?
Like, bro, I feel like
I haven't seen Goldberg wrestle in a pretty long time. I can't tell you the last match he had.
His last match was What do you mean? Why doesn't he get that? Like, bro, regardless of how you feel about him, any other superstar that was in his time or in his position, they're gonna get a retirement match. Like, regardless if niggas don't want to see him or not, like, nigga, he's not gonna have a retirement match in the Indies. Like, he's like, regardless of what you thought about him, like, I mean, the company clearly views him as a legend to the business, whether you think of that or not. So, I mean, I don't really know in the Indies. Like, I mean, bro,
I mean, is he overrated? Absolutely, but like, yeah, it's like I feel like the business views Goldberg in a higher state to where they were to put his last match on like a big show. And I mean, it's a good thing. Like they said, it's not a PLE. It's not like we got to pay to see Goldberg last match. We just got to go and see it. It's going to be on broadcast television. So it's something that they can do real quick.
It's his gimmick that
his last match was against Roman in 2022 Elimination Chamber in Saudi Arabia. It was his last match. So it's been
and I'm assuming that was probably for the Universal title because it feels with Roman. I mean,
yeah, it's for the title. The match was 6 minutes. So all of his matches have been
like under 3 minutes, if that.
Well, he fought Bobby Lashley for 2021 Crown Jewel, and that match was 11 minutes, which that's pretty long for a Goldberg match. But then the rest of the matches, he fought Drew's 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Fought Braun Strowman, it was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. He beat The Fiend in 3 minutes. So, I mean, yeah, bro, when he came back against Brock, when that first match he came back, that match was like a minute and 25 seconds.
Yeah, it was 60 something seconds. But ironically, that match was good as hell because it was short and it was a shot value because he beat Brock Lesnar so fast. But I don't expect this match to be longer than 5 minutes. Or like, I mean, because you got to think this also gonna be hella ads because it's Saturday night's main event. You know, they go have ads in it. So I'm hoping this match no longer than 10. I mean, it might be longer than 10, but anything past 10, dragging it.
Nah,
10 past.
Stretch,
I mean, I say anything past 5 might be dragging it, but I just say 10 because you got to add the ad breaks. It's probably gonna be at least like 2 ad breaks in that match.
Yeah.
Just so you know how they expand it.
Out sleeper holds.
But the shorter the match, the better. Yeah. The shorter the match, the better. Not bad. Have Goldberg come out there and spear Gunther right out the gate, get the crowd going crazy. and
Yeah,
then
I'm
have
not. I'm
Gunther put him
not
to
really
sleep.
sure. I'm not really sure what the direction is, but I mean, there ain't really much to add to that. It's just get it out the way.
Yeah. Hopefully after this we get the Gunther matches that should deserve. Like once we should have got the
Bro,
first time.
I saw a list of people Gunther has faced in the year 2025, and the list is pretty nasty, bro. It's
It's
pretty
pretty
nasty.
nasty.
I'm about to read it out, and the niggas he's faced in this year is it's been pretty nasty. So yeah, bro, I seen a tweet of it. It's nasty. So he's faced in 2025. Obviously faced Jay a bunch of times, Pat McAfee, and like I'm only counting TV stuff. Pat McAfee, Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, Axiom, Otis, Tozawa, and that's it. Those are all the people he's faced in 2025. So, and ironically,
That's a pretty
on
nasty list.
these house shows, he's faced Punk multiple times, AJ, Damian Priest, Finn Balor. So I mean, yeah, bro, he's
He's
they
facing
treat
all the
them house
good people.
shows.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's facing all the good comp on the shows that we can't see. But you know, I guess that is a pretty nasty list considering that 2024 his list was 10 times that. That's
Yeah,
pretty
Dave.
nasty.
Yeah, Dave. You should have kept your mouth shut when you was like, "Yeah, bro. Like they don't give no good matches on the house shows." I remember you said that last year. Ever since then, been straight bangers on them house shows, nigga. Like
Oh
straight
yeah,
bangers,
I
nigga.
told you.
Like
I told you you should have went to that one in Austria, bro. Gunther probably fought Punk or something. You missed it. Like
But that was
missed a
dark. That was
banger.
televised for Austria.
Should have
That's
been
why
there, man.
Mercedes Monet was on there and she got the belt. Mercedes Monet literally has the belt from Austria, like the Austrian belt, the top one.
You should have
And she's never
have
gone
went to
back.
that too.
Yeah, I should have.
All right, that's not true. She has to come back.
She gonna come back. Like
She quite literally has to come back. It's the company's belt. I mean, it's the company belt. She could steal
they
it.
can
Like
write it off. They can write
can't
it off.
steal,
Like, oh,
can't
it's
steal another
Mercedes
company
Monet
belt.
stolen,
Like
so we gotta make a new one, and then they have a whole. I mean, they can write that shit off. They got the publicity.
That's
they
crazy.
needed.
I don't think they'll do that. She gonna come back. She gonna come back. She definitely gonna come back. And you better check and see if she come back so you can be there. Like
Bro, they didn't say
get off
that.
your ass
I was surprised.
and go see the CEO. Like, I bet you the next time they have an event, more people gonna be at that motherfucker.
Probably.
yeah,
Bringing eyes, nigga. She bringing views. Belt collector Mercedes. Respect it. Speaking of belt collector, she might collect another belt tomorrow.
wait tomorrow.
And we will be seated. We will be seated for that.
For what?
I think it's tomorrow. Dynamite's having some special in Mexico, and she's fighting some champion.
Oh, I did see that.
Like
I did
some-
see that. I did see that. I did see that. I did see because they're doing like I seen they were doing like a big tag match. It was like the
Yeah, it's
Death
like the
Riders.
Death Riders and the Young Bucks versus Will Swerve and Samoa Joe. I don't know what his group called,
The Ops.
but the Ops. That's a funny name. But yeah,
the Ops.
that tag match is happening. And then MJF fighting some luchador.
Mystico.
I ain't never heard of Mystico.
Yeah, I heard he's good.
But
I heard he's good.
we will be tapped in. But as far as the Goldberg shit, though, I mean, like I said, the shorter the match, the better. I mean, quick sprint and get Gunther his next challenger, which hopefully should be Punk or a Seth or probably not Seth, but Punk, AJ, or something like that. Some top name.
Well, I mean, it's looking like AJ is going after the
Nice.
IC title.
Yep.
So I don't know the direction of that. There's gonna be Night of Champions. I mean, my first thought is that like, they're still gonna build to Finn and Dom, but I mean, I don't, bro. I feel like Liv getting hurt really like it's just like I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that affects the Finn story, but it definitely affects like a lot. Like
Yeah, it affects a whole lot of
Liv getting hurt. Yeah,
But
I mean, it
I don't
affects the
know.
Roxanne
You don't really
shit
have to have her in.
because they were building that.
and
You can just prolong. Her. I mean, she can still work backstage.
Nah, but it
I'm,
does.
You just prolong the period in which she.
I mean, I don't think she will.
but I feel like, but
I mean,
even if you, I mean, even if you had her backstage though, like she was doing like the Roxanne show, the shit like Zay was saying, and then like the stuff with Nikki that she had literally just started, like she was definitely about to have a feud with Nikki, whether that was a tag match or a regular 1-on-1. Plus, I feel like she was probably gonna fight Io at Night of Champions. That's my prediction. But so that's like at
she
least three
challenged.
things right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. That's at least 3 stories. But like, so my whole take on that is what I think they should do. Now that Liv is out, and they're saying she's gonna be out for a few months, so no SummerSlam, no Evolution.
Yeah.
My take on that is that they should kind of mirror what they did last year with Liv being the Roxanne of this last year. What I mean by that is last year when Rhea got hurt and Rhea messed up her shoulder, Liv came in and Liv was just kind of trying to self-sabotage, but she was like helping the group. And she was kind of just taking everything that Rhea had and was again Dom and the title and everything. And then by the time Rhea came back, there was the feud. So if you're really trying to build Liv and Roxanne, I mean, bro, while Liv's out, don't have her on TV and just have Roxanne kind of just Finn already likes her. And they continue building the Roxanne and Dom thing and get to the point where by the time Liv comes back, Roxanne is in the Judgment Day. She might not win a title, but like I've seen someone say that they could have like Raquel go up to Adam Pearce and be like, all right, I don't have Liv, so what am I gonna do with my tag belts? And then they'll be like, all right, Roxanne's your new partner. And from there they could build something to where like I mean, I don't know if Roxanne would turn or I don't know if Raquel would turn on Liv or whatever, but like just basically the whole thing from last year where Roxanne's trying to take everything from Liv to where when they come back, that's a feud. But I mean, if Liv's not going to come back till after SummerSlam, then I don't know how long they can prolong this. Is my thing. Like, I mean, you could do it, but 3 months worth of that, I don't know. It could eventually be a drag. Because that's why the Rhea and Liv feud got dragged on for so long too. Because Rhea got hurt, so they had to wait until SummerSlam to really start the feud. So that's why everyone was just like, yeah, they're dragging it. So we'll see. But I mean, yeah, I think they should. I think they should kind of replicate what they did last year. I mean, like maybe not exactly the same. Like I don't know if I want to see Roxanne with Dom, but like just Roxanne should be the person that's kind of making the group break up. That's my take on that, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I see people say that. While I do think that they should do that, just because, like you said, it built to something good last year. The only thing against that would be like if they're trying to keep Liv as like the top female heel. Like I feel like she might get a big of a pop enough to where like I don't know, maybe they turn Roxanne heel. Maybe if Roxanne's heel, that's the point. But I feel like if Dom and Liv, especially if they're trying to get Dom over like as a baby face, that would work. And then Liv would be over, and then having Liv pair up with Dom, they would be the two faces, whereas Roxanne and Finn will be the two heels. But I would only disagree with that just because I don't want Liv as a babyface. I think Liv is great as a heel, and I feel like even though with her being out, she's probably just gonna get a big pop anyway because she'll be out for a long time. But I just hope they don't turn her back babyface with Dom. I hope if anything they still stay their character. But that's not a bad idea as far as what they should do, especially if she can be out for that long.
Yeah, I mean, I think they they're to the point where Liv and Dom are like they're still heels, but obviously they're still over, and they're like more like slimy kind of heels. I mean, I feel like Liv could play the same character when she comes back. I mean, it doesn't have to be something where like. That's why I didn't really love how they brought Rhea back because they kind of try to make her this super baby face, and she's not. That's not what she is, and Liv's not that either. But like, I mean, yeah, I'd want Liv to stay with Dom, but I mean, bro, like they have so much time now that they could completely just change the story, because this does mess up a lot of things that they had planned. But I don't know, David. Don't drop Nikki Bella
They
because
had something planned.
there's. I mean, bro, like they gonna have a wrestle, so. For Nikki, yeah, she was, yeah,
I mean,
bro.
I don't know what on the fly thing they can make up for her though. I mean,
for Nikki, I mean, Evolve, but like I mean, for
Evolution.
like Finn Balor and Judgment Day. You think there was something planned there?
I mean, yeah, bro. Long term, yeah. I mean, I think.
yeah,
I think.
still
I mean,
they
I
can
think
do
long term
Finn
that
versus
season.
Dom. Yeah,
But
they're still about to do Finn versus Dom down the line, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if they want Finn to be the heel, and they want Dom to be the face, then it's like Liv coming back and getting cheered probably would make sense. Because that would get Liv more over. And if she's with Dom, and like you said, if Dom stays loyal with Liv instead of cheating on Liv, like he cheated on Rhea, quote unquote, then that would probably help Dom get over too. And so that would get both Dom and Liv over. Even though, yeah, they should still stay heel characters, but they would be the faces, quote unquote, if they went up against a Roxanne and Finn who are trying to break up the group.
That's true.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it did affect the Judgment Day story. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I still think they could pivot that, but I mean, it's more about the Nikki stuff, and then, bro, she literally just challenged EO. Like, I figured she was gonna be her next challenger. So
Yeah, I
that
definitely
kind of,
thought they were gonna.
yeah. And also, I heard this too. Like, now that Liv, it's like there's really no top. I mean, besides Becky and who's the other? I mean, Roxanne. I mean, bro, who's like, what are the other heels on Raw? Women heels. Like, there's not really much. Now that Liv's
Yeah.
out, so it's like, I mean, you got all these baby faces, Stephanie and EO
And
and
Oscar got back, and EO and
Oscar got
Rhea, and
back. Yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
bro, I want them to turn Oscar heel, bro. Like, bro, like just because I mean, because I want to see Oscar versus EO, but it's like obviously she was gonna get cheered when she came back, but like, bro, they need some heels over there, bro. And like I said, Oscar's not no heel. People are gonna be booing like that, but I wouldn't mind it. Like, just so that we can get some different matchups. Like I could see Oscar against so many of those baby faces, and that shit would be cooking.
If she would have turned heel, she would have to turn heel on EO. But yeah, I could see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. But I feel like she would have to turn heel on somebody that's so over. Or like if she turned heel on Rhea or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Nikki might be. Bro, because I saw Nikki was advertised for Raw last week. And I actually think if Liv didn't get hurt, that Nikki was either gonna get involved in a match or like something afterwards was gonna happen.
Yeah,
and
probably.
the fact that she wasn't on TV probably meant that the Liv getting hurt definitely
It's real.
I mean,
I
yeah, I
seen
mean,
some
obviously it was
idiot.
real, but
I seen
fucked up.
some. I seen some. No, no. I mean, but I seen some idiots say that Jones will work. Which
It's not
like,
work. Not work.
especially if you say that, you're slow. I mean, nah. I would definitely would be opposed to seeing Oscar turning heel, especially because I can't think of no female heels. Like you said, besides Becky right now, I can't think of none.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like,
Like,
unless they turn. I mean, bro, I don't want to see Lyra as a heel. Like, and I mean, I don't really know who else you would. I mean, yeah, like there's no one else. I mean, yeah, I mean, Oscar would make sense but I mean, I don't know. I feel like now though, this is gonna give Roxanne or Stephanie, one of them are gonna get pushed a lot more now that Liv's hurt. Like one of them are gonna get the Rocket because, like I said, Liv put a dent in the women's division that needs to be picked up, and even I mean, like they could have been planning to do it anyway, but now like Stephanie or Roxanne are definitely gonna have to get pushed way faster than I guess people expected.
Probably Roxanne.
I don't know which one it's gonna be.
It could
But
depend. Yeah.
Probably Roxanne already. It's probably in progress.
It could be, yeah, depending on how this Queen of the Ring semifinal go. If she beats Jade, then that would definitely be confirmation, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because she got to beat Jade in that semifinal Queen of the Ring. But if she beats Jade and gets to the finals, I think she has a good chance of winning it.
yeah.
So
Wait, so who does Asuka face? Asuka faces.
she faces Alexa Bliss, which I don't know who's gonna win that. I mean, Asuka can win that,
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
Yeah, that's an
I don't know
option.
either.
I don't know. Yeah,
Behind that match.
not entirely sold.
Interested to see what they're gonna do with that. That's an odd one.
I mean, there doesn't need to be there.
I mean, there's nothing. I bet there's nothing behind Jay versus Roxanne either. I mean, they're on different shows.
It's probably an Oscar return.
It's just good matches. I mean, sometimes they don't.
Alexa not going over. Probably Oscar return redemption arc.
If Asuka gets to the finals, Asuka can honestly win. Because I don't know if Jay gets to the final, I don't see Jay beating Asuka. I can't lie, I don't see it. It'll be tough. It'll be lit, but I just don't see it.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
And that's one direction they can go if they want to do the
that's how you
Asuka
get-
heel turn.
Yeah, that is one way to get it because she's gonna definitely come out, challenge Io. It can start off friendly and it can turn to hate. Like,
Exactly.
because I mean, there's no more damage control, so like that shit's dead at this point. Like, so yeah,
No
I
more
might as well just duke it out. And I can see Asuka even beating Io too if they had a match, or Io retaining either or. But that'd be interesting, especially with Liv being out now. Somebody got to be that top dominant heel, carry that role. They're not gonna turn Rhea heel, unfortunately. She's too over. So yeah.
Where's
Keep
Bianca
someone
on
else.
SmackDown?
And having two heel women's champions would be tough. I mean, Bianca's already on SmackDown.
About to say she's next. Bro, Karrion Kross's girlfriend or wife needs to be like the female version of him. Like she needs to get that gimmick. She needs to go the whole women's roster and do that. Just turn heel.
How do we get there?
I'm just saying.
How did we get there?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Like, bro, like, how do we get there? Like, how do we
We
get
talking about top heels, man. Like I'm just saying.
We talking about hop heels, and you brought up Scarlett.
It'll make a lot of sense.
You don't even know her name. You said the girl with Karrion Kross. You didn't even know her name. You legit do you know her name?
nigga baiting already? Like baiting. But nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like that women shit, I don't know. Like I don't know who gonna win that. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah, I'll admit.
I assumed it was Jade
both.
at first, but
Yeah, it's not clear cut Jade no more. I'll say both men's and women's drones are both like unpredictable right now. Like I don't know who's going to win either of them. Which I guess we can talk about the men's drones since we talked about the women's. The men's drone is I'm still not a huge fan, and I may be the minority, but I'm not the biggest fans of this 4 baby faces in one semis. But I do understand the fact that like the champions are heels, and it makes them unpredictable, and like the storylines with all of them are kind of like intertwined. So I do like that aspect of it. Maybe I'm just so used to seeing heels and stuff like that 4 baby faces kind of seems like a little kumbaya, but the storyline aspect of it is fire, and then the unpredictability of it is fire too. So I'll give it that.
nigga, that match on Monday was so overbooked, bro. I'm sorry, like, bro.
That main event was hard.
Oh no, bro.
That main event was hard.
I thought it was cool. I mean, I thought it was slightly overbooked though. I was just like, I mean, unless they're teasing a War Games match, which people were getting from it, Or I think this maybe can hint that the faction, Seth's faction's getting another member. Because, I mean, they looked pretty outnumbered with all these baby faces coming out and everything happening. So, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really love it. I thought it was a little overbooked. I mean, for the fact that we knew Jay was gonna win. I didn't like Bronson getting pinned either.
I mean, that's probably one thing I
it
didn't
did
like.
take a lot to get him down. I mean, like it did take to a spear, all those interferences, and 2 Uso splashes. So I mean, I guess they protected him in that aspect. I guess.
But like Braun didn't get pinned in his qualifier match, so I don't understand why Bronson had to get pinned. But at the same time, I do feel like they're about to run Sheamus versus Rusev, and since Sheamus probably gonna lose his first match, that's probably why. But that's probably the one thing I'll say I didn't like about that match was Bronson taking the pin. That was weak. But
yeah, I mean, pretty much knew that Jay was gonna win. But like, so what the qualifier on Friday is Randy versus Sammy. See, I mean, like that will. I mean, I feel like that will determine a lot because if Randy wins,
we're getting Cody Randy.
Then I need Cody. Then Cody has to win. Cody has to win if Randy wins. But if Sammy wins,
it can still go either way, though. I think it can still go either way.
Not good. I mean, like they can do Sammy Cody too.
They could do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it could go either way. But if Randy wins, then that pretty much confirms it.
Sammy doesn't win and he can't win.
What, that Cody's gonna win?
Okay, pretty much confirmed.
Sammy doesn't.
That Cody's gonna face Randy.
Yeah, I'm saying if Randy wins, I'm saying
my shit's way behind. So like, I don't know when.
What? You cut out.
Like on the video chat and everything, my shit's way behind. So
What do you mean it's behind? Like my mic is delayed or something?
Yeah, something's delayed. Like y'all don't answer me until like 2 minutes after, and I'm probably cutting y'all off when I don't even realize. Unfortunately.
Cool. 2 minutes?
Not 2 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but like a couple seconds. Like I can
still waiting that for
before y'all. But anyway.
I mean, it's not bad. Like you responded pretty much right after. But I mean, yeah, I was. I mean, yeah, I feel like if Randy wins, that's pretty much confirmed. Because like, I don't think there's no story from Randy and Jay. Like, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
And
I don't see it happening either.
But I mean, yeah, Sammy wins. Even though I do think the story's more with Sammy and Jay than it's Sammy and Cody. But I mean, it could work. But like I said, yeah, if Sammy wins, it'll make it a lot more unpredictable. But if Randy wins, I think then there's gonna be Randy Cody in the final. But I mean, bro, the 4 baby faces just confirms that one of these 4 people are turning heel. One of them are turning heel. Out of these 4 people, one of them will turn.
Let's go ahead and pivot back.
We don't know.
You know who?
You don't know who.
I know who.
Let's go ahead and pivot back to that conversation.
I know who. And it's not who he's thinking. I know who. I know exactly who's about to turn heel.
Bro, if you don't
I don't know.
And it's not who he's about to. It's not who he's about to say.
If you don't think
I have no idea.
I do.
If you don't think that Sami Zayn is turning heel, then like I don't know what to tell you. It's right in front of.
I think Randy will turn heel before Sammy did. Just get the shit right in front of his nose. Don't mean he'll do it. I mean he'll do it. I think Randy turns heel before Sammy turns heel.
Yeah, bro,
that's just my humble opinion. But I mean, with all the
because you have this confirmed match, right?
You don't even know when that match gonna happen. That match might happen 2 months down the line.
After the King of the Ring. But if he goes far in the King of the Ring, I really won't give a fuck about that match much no more. Because he'll have if he goes over Randy, then he doesn't necessarily need to turn heel to get that grit because he just beat Randy Orton. It has to be like Randy Orton has to be the nigga he loses to. Like Randy Orton has
Yes, he does. If he loses in the final, yes, he does. Why does it have to be Randy? He could lose to Cody, and it's the same story.
Why do that to Randy? Why go over on Randy? Why give Sammy the extra boost of confidence? We've already this has already been dragged out with the backstage where Sammy has taken W's and Karrion Kross would be like, all right, you know the next one, like you're gonna have to get that grit in you. Like there's only so many more wins you can give Sammy before
So why can't they keep doing
But
that?
knocking?
So why can't they keep?
Because they'll fizzle
So
out.
why can't they?
Because
So
they'll fizzle
so
out.
my counter to that is I don't think it'll fizzle out. Simply because, like I said, I don't think Sammy's gonna turn heel yet. I think Sammy's gonna turn heel when people don't expect him to turn heel. Everyone's expecting it right now. I don't think it's gonna happen yet. But I think by Sammy keep winning, or when I say keep winning, win this match, it's gonna keep building the stake where Sammy could keep being like, all right, like you don't think I'm good enough, like okay, here, like I just beat Randy, like what else do you need to see? And then he gets to the final, and he's facing Cody, and then that's when he loses, and he realizes like, okay, I'm really not this top guy, or I need to.
But nah, like you need to like
The story would make sense more against Cody than for him to, I mean, like it could work with Randy too, but like I mean, I feel like if it's in Saudi and Sam has got the fans behind him and everything's built towards, and then he loses to Cody, that could be where it sparks like, okay, I can't sit here and be friendly with everybody anymore, and I think that would paint the picture more than him just losing to Randy on a SmackDown
that's true.
and then he turns heel.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like going off what Zay just said. Like I feel like the weight of the loss. Like I get what you're saying, but I feel like the weight of the loss on Cody, or the loss to Cody, if he faces Cody, would weigh more than him losing to Randy. Like him losing to Randy, like on a random SmackDown, wouldn't hit as hard as him losing in Saudi, where he's kind of technically from. And to Cody when the King of the Ring final, he's gonna have a Stephon Diggs moment where he's gonna sit there and watch Cody get crowned king if that happens, and then he's gonna be like, "Damn, like maybe Carrie was right." So like, I kind of feel what Nick's saying.
I just feel like
Exactly.
Nah.
That's exactly
That's true.
how I could visualize that.
That's true. I just feel like Randy is the perfect character to realize that you're not like for this to turn. Like Karrion Kross set the promo up and said, "You're gonna have to find everything in you because you're about to fight the most vicious, legend killer, all that shit wrestler in the company, in Randy Orton." And it's like if he can go over on Randy Orton, I mean, yeah, he'll lose to Cody Rhodes, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't really feel like he needs to turn heel here because he already beat Randy Orton. Like it ain't like you really need it. Whereas if it was from the first round eliminated Randy Orton, then it's like, all right, yeah, turn, nigga. Like you can't do this. That defeat. He's.
I mean,
That's
I think they still could. I think they could. I mean, what you're saying is true because Sammy could lose and they still do what you're saying. Like, feel like okay, Sammy doesn't feel like he's good enough, and they can do the Randy and Cody stuff at the same time in the final. So they kind of killed two birds in one stone with that. But like I said, nah, yeah, I do think Randy is probably the more short term option to turn heel. Like I feel like all Karen Cross's gimmick is
It's
like,
long
bro,
term.
you're not gonna turn when he is putting the pressure on you to turn.
It's gonna be
it's
when
going
if
to be
anything, it's
after
gonna be
the
when
fact.
he stops. Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
you think about it,
when he stops.
when he stopped talking to the New Day, it wasn't until months later when they started having them arguments, and then they turned on Big E. So like, yeah, I feel like it's like once he stops whispering to you.
When you do that, you miss the opportunity of using Karrion Kross more and having him in ring. Like when Sami Zayn turns heel, Karrion Kross needs to be involved. Like I'm seeing like Sami Zayn coming out with Karrion Kross by his side. So like what I said in the fucking TikTok with some new entrance music, like revitalize Sami Zayn. Like this, could you imagine that? Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn, and Scarlett as.
So you're on some Daniel Bryan. So you're on some Daniel Bryan joins the Wyatt family type shit. That's what you're on. That type of shit.
That's great.
Yes, it is.
That's
Yes,
literally.
it is. That
That's
is.
literally.
How is that not a good comp?
That's literally perfect.
That's quite.
That's really
That's
the most.
quite literally
That's
what
really
he's
the most
doing.
perfect comp. That's low key the most
But
perfect
that would-
comp. 'Cause Sammy.
Without- But putting no. Okay. Let me point out where your argument is basically flawed though. The reason I brought that up is by you by putting Sammy with Karrion Kross in his group, that is not establishing him as a heel because we know eventually Sammy's going to turn on him, and when he turns on him, he's going to be a babyface again. So how is that pushing the storyline of a heel Sami Zayn? Like they're not gonna boo Sammy against Karrion Kross if he were to join their group. So Sammy joining Karrion Kross and them would lead to an eventual babyface turn, which would basically get us right where we already started.
In that case, you can say that.
Am I wrong about that?
If anything, back to the.
Okay, but like if you want Sammy to be healed, then what's the point of him joining Karrion though? Because we know that's not a long-term thing.
You join because it's not Karrion helping Sammy, it's Sammy helping Karrion. You know, like Karrion needs this more than Sammy. So you attach Karrion Kross.
Why would Sammy help Karrion?
No, not help in storyline.
Why would Sammy help? Why would Sammy help Karrion?
He would put him on the map, and Karrion will be actually involved in matches. Sammy's an active wrestler. Karrion isn't. You know, this could give a reason for Karrion to be.
No, but storyline wise, why would Sammy help Karrion storyline wise? Why would he help him?
Succumb to Karrion's words. Karrion is telling him like everything. Karrion is telling Sammy about himself that Sammy doesn't know. That's the storyline, right?
So he's selling his soul to Karrion, which is what Daniel Bryan did to Wyatt family. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. No, listen. Let me explain how the analogies work. Because if you watch that story, the whole thing with Wyatt family was trying to do was kind of similar to what Karrion's doing, saying that Sammy, you're not Daniel Bryan, you're not a good guy. You were like inside, you're this babyface cheer guy, but inside, you're not that person. And Bray and them kept doing it. And after a while, Daniel Bryan was like, all right, fuck, like, damn, maybe this is who I am. And Daniel Bryan turned to this like dead, like monster and just basically joined them and was like, all right, like you had me. And they had that whole stint where Daniel Bryan was like in Wyatt family gear. And it was like, okay, what Bray said really got to him. So if you're saying that's how that's going to go, then Karrion is the person. Yeah, he's manipulating Sammy. But like my point is the reason that that's not going to work is because.
Yeah, because even
more realistic.
But even that led to a.
I mean, but like the idea
that
of
wasn't even gimmicky.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't gimmicky.
It wasn't even gimmicky. It was more so of like what say kind of. I mean, it was kind of what Sammy or Kerry was saying the same, but like different because in the same way Bray Wyatt was telling Daniel Bryan, like you got John Cena, you got Randy Orton, you got all these top guys, and you're not one of these top guys. Like you're not cut for that. That's basically what Bray Wyatt told Daniel Bryan, and that's what Kerry is basically telling Sami Zayn. And so if you were to have him join, much like you had Daniel Bryan join, it would eventually lead to the turn because niggas remember when Daniel Bryan turned on the Wyatt family, like that was the biggest pop Daniel Bryan ever got. He was the biggest name in the company. So if you were to side him with Karrion, knowing that we're going to get an eventual turn, that's just going to turn Sammy back babyface again, and then that's going to make him
that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. That's true. That's exactly what I was saying. So how does that make Sammy like a heel though?
That makes Sammy a heel.
Okay, it helps Karrion.
That develops Karrion's character.
We understand. We understand how it helps Karrion. Like I mean, like I said, I understand how that would make Karrion look good, and it would honestly make him a bigger heel. But from Sammy's perspective, if you're on board for Sammy turning heel, I guess you just only want it to be short term then. Because, I mean, like by him doing that, that's an obvious long-term babyface turn from Sammy.
Sure,
if they were to do that.
I just want the Karrion Kross involvement. Do y'all want what? Do you want when Sammy turns heel? Should he be permanently heel? Is that what y'all think? Like, there's no Sammy is not a heel.
No,
like he I don't think he'll ever be permanently heel. So I think in any scenario, he'll always be.
It's not a bad thought. It's not a bad thought. I mean, like I get what you're saying, but like I said, I mean, like I do see the resemblance of how it could work within the Wyatt family. I mean, like I know you think that Karrion's not the same type of character, and obviously a little bit different, but the message is still the same. Where again, he was telling him, and eventually Sammy just fell into his arms. But I also don't think Karrion Kross is built up enough for that shit to be believable. Like, why would Sammy, who's done all this shit already, Karrion's done nothing. Why would Sammy sell out to Karrion Kross, who he's better than, and he's done more and proved more. To where with Bray, it kind of made sense because Bray was built up and was kind of
Because in the
way
match
more
that they'll
established than
have-
Karrion Kross.
in the
at this
match
stage.
that they'll
Well,
have,
I'll
Karrion
say
will
I'll
beat
say
the
I'll say
fuck
this
out
real
of
quick.
Sammy. That's why he will beat the shit out of him.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like,
What
if
he
they
done
run the
to beat
match
that?
and Karrion beats Sammy, like maybe that's
all
when
they need to
Sammy
do.
caves
All
in.
the
But I
writer
mean,
needs to write.
I don't know when that.
That's all they need to do. Karrion just needs to beat the fuck out of Sammy one time. Like
Karrion's got to prove more to me for that to make sense. I just don't think in kayfabe that would make much sense. Like I don't really see what Sammy would need from Karrion Kross. Like I mean, like I get what you're saying. Like it would make Karrion look better, but I'm looking from it from like
What
why
does Sammy have to
would
gain?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would Sammy gain from doing that?
But you
I mean,
look-
like, if
but you look-
Karrion Kross had the power to get him championship matches and other shit, then it would make more sense. But Karrion, like, based on his on-screen shit, like, why would I want to join someone who doesn't get
you
booked on
look
TV,
at
who
it
doesn't
like
do
that-
any
you
of this
look
shit?
at it like that from the outside in. We know Sammy is an established wrestler in the WWE, but you know how insecure his gimmick is. You know how like underdog, like I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve this. I can't believe I'm in this situation. You know how much that's his gimmick. So he's very vulnerable emotionally, like character wise. Like I don't see it being odd. You know, like
They would have to add something in the story to where Sammy would have something to gain from joining Karrion. That's the only way that I'd be invested in it. And like I don't know what that would be, but there would have to be
Maybe
some
he
leverage.
gains.
There would have to be some leverage that Karrion has over Sammy. And at this point, there is none.
Karrion
So,
will be the voices in Sammy's
you know,
head
I don't
that
know.
leads to him winning titles, championships. That dark side of the ring. That's Karrion for Sammy. It can be.
I'm about to say, if anything, Karrion can teach Sammy like grit.
Yeah, like imagine Sammy.
Yeah,
just
but
stops
bro,
talking.
like that just doesn't make sense storyline wise. Like what Sammy has accomplished everything Karrion has never even come close to accomplishing.
I get it.
Why would he want to soak knowledge from someone that he's better than? Like that
As
shit.
the
I mean,
Karrion's
like I
mystique.
understand
As
that
the
story in
Karrion's
itself.
As the Karrion's mystique.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, like
Imagine
I understand the story that you're trying to tell. Like I understand the story, but like I said, I think that story.
Imagine Sammy
Like,
just don't talk no more, and it's just
I
Karrion.
mean-
like every time they want to talk to Sammy, Karrion talk. They're like Sammy just don't talk no more. Like imagine he just changed. Like he never smiled.
That's exactly what Daniel Bryan was doing, by the way. That's exactly what Daniel Bryan was doing. That's exactly what he was doing when he was doing the Wyatt family.
Shit. Like, it's not the same shit.
Yes, it is. That's how I know that nigga, how is it not the same? Like, do we have to pull up clips of Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family? Like, they literally took this nigga's soul. And like, I hate saying that because that shit makes me think of The Rock and I get pissed off. But like, bro, like I hate the word soul. I hate that shit now. But like, nigga, like that's literally what they did. And again, when he turned, he got the biggest that was probably one of Daniel Bryan's biggest pops ever. When when they were in that cage and he eventually turned on him. And I think that could work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just think that they have to give the fans a reason to believe in Karrion more before they put him in a storyline that's that layered. I don't know. I don't really think like it just wouldn't make sense. I don't know. Like you're gonna join the nigga that's worse than you because he's just in your ear telling you that you're not good enough. Like
But
I
to
need
be
more
but
to
to
the
be
story.
fair though,
What about
was Daniel Bryan better? Wasn't Daniel Bryan better than Bray Wyatt though? To be fair,
Yeah,
that point
yeah,
in time?
okay, yes, but at least Bray at that point was. I mean, bro, this was.
I mean, he was on TV and shit like that. So yeah, I get what you're saying. But I was
Wait,
just talking about from
was this after
This was-
after Daniel
this was-
Bryan was this after he won the title at WrestleMania 30 or was this before?
I think this
don't
was
remember.
I think this was
Like
all
the Bray
before.
shit. It was all before. Okay, so that makes even more sense. Daniel Bryan hadn't won no world titles. Like he wasn't like he hadn't done the authority shit. He hadn't done none of this shit. So he was still kind of unproven. And I mean Bray was unproven too, but at least bro, I feel like Bray was presented as more
Bray was
of a
still
threat.
Bray
than
was
Karrion
presented
was.
weight. Yeah. Nah, he was.
So
he was.
you know, so I
At
mean,
least
like
he
it
had
makes
a
more sense.
faction.
Yeah, he had a
legit
faction too.
and
You
they was
know, I
on
mean, like,
TV, and yeah.
I get what you're saying, David. I just don't know how believable that would be. But like I
I mean, bro,
said,
literally watch go on YouTube and watch Wyatt Family Daniel Bryan and watch that whole story. It's gonna look very familiar. It's gonna
it was
look
very it
extremely
was,
familiar.
it was very familiar.
You're like
And
you're laughing now,
What was
but
the- what was
like
the
when you
reaction
see
to
it,
the storyline?
it was great.
I mean,
Dan Bryan was an even
Daniel
better
Bryan
heel.
became
I mean, Dan Bryan was a better baby face
uh,
when the feud was over. He was even bigger baby face, and the Wyatts were better heels. So like it benefited both of them.
So maybe
it benefited both of them. Yeah,
maybe
but
they're
like
doing it
because
by doing that. Maybe you're right.
but to
I mean, that
Zay's
would help
point though, at
Karrion,
least
bro.
prior, it would help Karrion, but at least prior to that, Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were on TV having high profile matches. Like I'm pretty sure they had just feuded with the Shield and all them. So like they was still putting on good matches while Karrion can barely get 60 seconds on airtime.
They just
So it's
gotta
like
have something with
I see it like it's kind of hard to put him.
Because it's my fault to cut you off. The one time they did something with the gimmick is with AJ Styles, and he was in ring. He had that one match, and then nothing happened. And then he showed up. He showed up at WrestleMania, and AJ Styles punched him. Like it made no sense. Like Karrion Kross did not have to be involved in that at all. He didn't add anything to that feud with AJ and Logan.
It don't make sense now. It don't make sense now, but you know Triple H, AJ Styles might turn heel 6 months from now, and niggas are like,
And niggas are gonna point back to that. Yeah,
like man, it's a nigga like that's the whole point of the shit. And I mean, I don't really love it either sometimes because I feel like sometimes like we're just gonna forget about it. But if Karrion is doing it to high profile superstars, like it could work. But like I mean, bro, I'm not even really that in disagreement with what you're saying, David, but I just think that Karrion has no leverage on Sammy for Sammy to want to join him right now. So like there has to be something they put in the story where like, I mean, I don't know, Karrion could get him a title match or something to where Karrion really got some leverage over Sammy to where like if Sammy joins him, we'd be like, okay, I get why. But right now, I wouldn't get why he would join him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So again, like that's up to the writers. But I mean, it's an interesting
it's up to Triple Nose.
Interesting story they can go to. And what's funny is out of all these stories, like out of all 4 people that are in this King of the Ring qualifier, like there's just one outlier who like really don't got no story, don't really got no place. I mean, yeah, I mean, unless it's bro, because I don't want to see heel Jay. I don't like. That's pass. So I mean, yeah, the simple route. I mean, could be Randy Cody. It's just also some people will be like, "Oh, you wasting that on a Saudi match?" But nigga, King of the Ring gonna be tough if it's Randy Cody, Punk, Cena.
I'm about to say we're already getting Punk Cena, so you might as well just go big and go home now. Put all the dream matches.
Biggest show of the year in Saudi, like all the good matches.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
hold on, let me get a hot take.
Make it happen.
Is Cody turning heel here against Jay?
Nah.
Because I can pull up clips
I don't think
where
Cody
and Jay, and it was recently in the past 2 or 3 weeks, where Cody and Jay have had segments together in the ring. I think there was one clip I saw that went viral on Instagram. It was like Cody and Seth were in the ring when Jay was coming out in the entrance. And before Seth and his faction left the ring, it was from a fan point of view. Seth whispered some shit into Cody's ear and left. And all them other niggas, everybody whispered into Cody's ear and left. And that was 2 weeks ago. There was also another case in the segment where Jay came out late. And his music was still playing because the fans were still active, and he was going up on the turnbuckle and shit. And Cody looked annoyed, like he was doing shit like this. I don't know if you peeped that too, but I may be dragging it.
I didn't see. I saw the whisper. I saw the whisper, but I didn't see that second one.
I mean, I seen something from Jada on Monday where I felt like when Cody, bro, I'm like maybe this is just because of me with the Shield, but every time I see a superstar looking at their rivals or their opponents and they're on the rope or looking like talking them over the rope, and the other guy's like right behind them, I just always just got this feeling like fuck, like is something about to happen
Yeah.
because Cody was looking at Seth in that faction for a little bit, and Jay was just like behind him, and I'm just like and it was for a little bit.
And if we
I was
go
like,
back,
all right, Jay.
if you
Like,
go back and you peep it, you know how like when the camera zooms in for it was zoomed in on Cody. And when Cody knows that there's a spot happening behind him or that something's gonna happen behind him, you can see that Cody any wrestler, you see that they go like this, like just waiting on to catch the cue. And I thought Jay was about to do some shit to Cody because like Cody was standing there like
I did too.
the whole time.
I did too. I did too.
I was like,
I definitely did think
something's
that.
about to happen. But they
I was like, I was like, that's interesting. And then also people have been pointing out too that like Seth has not attacked Cody yet. Like he's attacked everyone else, but when Cody's in the ring, it's just like again, Seth kind of just stepped out the ring this time and didn't attack him. And I don't know if that's just because I guess they still got a friendship or something or whatever. Or I mean, I don't think it's because Cody's about to join them or anything, but like I found that pretty interesting that like Seth still hasn't been attacking Cody. And I mean, I feel like the obvious thought is everyone's thinking that like Cody wins King of the Ring and then he beats Cena at SummerSlam and then Seth cashes in. I feel like that's like the popular opinion right now. Which could be interesting. But like, I mean, by Cody turning on Jay, that would set up more of a Cody Jay story to where I feel like then what would Cody do at SummerSlam? Face Jay? Like he can't.
No, because you can write something
like
off.
Cody.
Jay needs to be written off. Cody could write Jay off. I mean, I thought Jay was going to get
Be
written off
interesting.
I mean, Cody could write Jay off, but
then he can't go after Cena then because he's a heel.
that's true.
That's Cena's turning.
Yeah.
Cena's turning face before he retires, and that's going to be Cena's last match against Cody, and you can make him turn face.
I mean,
you can do a
but I'm just talking about SummerSlam. I mean, I'm just talking about SummerSlam. Like what would Cody do at SummerSlam then?
Isn't that when the match is going to happen? Cena Cody. That's the last appearance for Cena, right?
I mean,
it's gonna be
but you just said that's not Cena's last appearance. Cena's gonna be on TV after SummerSlam, but you just said that's not the last pay-per-view he's gonna be on.
I don't think that'll be his last pay-per-view.
No, it's not. But you just said that you just said that Cody would turn on Jay at what? I mean, I'm assuming during their next match.
No, I said because you said Cody can't turn heel yet or some shit like that, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
No, I was saying if you said that Cody should turn on Jay, if Cody turns on Jay, that would make Cody a heel. So then how would he go back to the Cena stuff after? That wouldn't make any sense.
Because it depends. Because you can turn him into this. I mean, a heel, like it's not really. Heel has to face babyface, right? You could turn him into this. I'm gonna do whatever I want to get that title back from you type of character, similar to Sammy, and it can come off as a heel persona because he turned on Jay while doing it. I feel like the lines are blurred when it comes to the heel persona and the face persona. You can have a dirty face and you can have a reasonable heel.
But Cody isn't. But Cody's not that. Cody's not that. Cody's either way left babyface or way right heel. Cody's not a tweener. That's not what Cody is.
Okay, but
Roman's a tweener. Punk's a tweener. Cody's not a tweener.
Of Cody, like what me and Z talked about, how Cody was against Kevin Owens and he was doing shit post match that just seemed kind of dirty. When he was against AJ Styles and he was hitting him with the steps post match, which seemed dirty. Like that crazy, like. I see Cody's heel persona as a nigga who's over his head. Like he thinks he should be the best of the best, and he tries to cover up that craziness through like I don't know, politically correct speeches, politically correct promos, but like realistically, he's just crazy nigga because like you see hints of it, and I feel like that was intentional. And this type of persona can go against Cena. And it'd be perfectly fine because Cena's gonna turn face anyway. I think he retires as a face. I don't think he retires as a heel. And that's how you have a.
Well, but like, why do you keep saying retiring, nigga? Cena's gonna go into SummerSlam as a heel. So like, I mean, you keep saying that, but like, nigga, like that's not the reality of it right now. I'm talking about until SummerSlam.
He's going into his very last appearance as a heel. But that same night, he's gonna come out as a face. Is what I'm saying. And in that same night,
His last appearance is at SummerSlam, though.
whatever his last appearance.
His last appearance is at SummerSlam.
Oh, so you think the SummerSlam? So like, okay, I get what you're saying, but then him turning on Jay would not make any sense. If what you're saying is,
that's true. He would have to.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Exact. Okay. So what you're saying is, if you're saying is Cody's gonna win King of the Ring, and then he picks Cena at SummerSlam, and then he goes into his match at SummerSlam, and then that's when the double turn happens.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I got that completely wrong. But then what? Like you can't.
I mean,
you can't like.
I mean, I could see that more than him turning on Jay.
But
I mean,
happened there.
Yeah, I guess.
Something
Yeah,
has happened during that Jay Cody match. Like, there's no way that shit's gonna like. There's no way that match is ending with one of them raising the other nigga's hand. I won't have it.
why not?
I don't want that.
Why not?
That's
Cody's just better than Jay. Like, I mean, like, what's the like? They don't really need to be. I mean, nigga, Jay's not good enough.
When are we gonna give Jay, a benefit of something? Like,
nigga, what do you
He just
mean?
won the
He's
world
world
title.
champion.
no, nigga.
Won the Royal Rumble. He won the World Championship.
Bro won the Royal Rumble and said,
But we all know he's not believable. Like, he's not believable. Like, he hasn't had a win that's okay. Yes, he choked out Gunther, and in the books, probably if you read it, it looks like this nigga's a top star. But then performing it, he's not believable. I guess that's all I'm trying to say.
I don't think they'll do anything. I just don't know if they'll do anything with this story. I mean, with that match, I feel like Cody versus Jay is just gonna be, and that's the thing with two baby faces. It's like you're expecting somebody to turn heel on the other. That's kind of why I kind of don't like two baby faces fight each other, because in the sense like it's unpredictable, but like it feels like you want something to happen afterwards. When it's just gonna be two dudes who are over with the crowd fighting each other, and one's gonna be better than the other. That's just what's gonna happen. But as boring as that may sound, that's what happens when you have baby faces fighting each other. I mean, you're gonna get two kumbaya people who are gonna fight fairly, no dirty tactics probably, and one's gonna be better than the other. And Jay's gonna shake Cody's hand, they're gonna yeet, and that's gonna be that. So I don't know. I see more storyline in the Sammy. I see more storyline in the Sammy Randy match than I do.
Don't get
Cody
your hopes
versus
up.
Jay, at least.
Don't get your hopes up on that nigga. Nigga don't show up to work.
Wait, what you say?
He said OTC return.
But you see more story.
Yeah, I like OTC showing up. Like I can see Karrion interfering, or I can see something extracurricular happening in that match instead of the Cody Jay match. I think Cody Jay is gonna be as straightforward as straightforward can be. Can't lie. Like they gonna have their moments of brotherly love in the beginning, but somebody gonna have to win. And like I said, they're not gonna turn Jay heel, and I don't think they're turning Cody heel anytime soon. So yeah, Jay probably gonna raise Cody hand. They gonna eat together, and it's gonna be kumbaya, bro. It's gonna be kumbaya, because that's what this is. 4 baby faces, like that's what you're gonna get. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, bro, I feel like they gotta do something.
You have to do something with Jay.
It is
That's major.
It is. But I think it'll just
Jay
be
just
after.
held the world title and with the Royal Rumble. That's not major enough. What more major do you need?
Just 50. It wasn't much.
I mean, I don't know about major.
Like
I don't know about major.
He's been involved in everything.
But I think
He's
he
been
needs.
involved with John Cena. He's been involved with Seth Rollins. His name is everywhere. So just.
I mean, that's true.
Because he was the world champion.
I mean, yeah, but by Triple H taking the title off him, that clearly just showed that like something else needs to happen. So it's like by them taking the title off him, it basically shows that like, okay, something major is not in Jay's plans right now.
Okay.
And
so
I do think they need to do something with Jay though. But I think they need to do something with Jay in terms of just his character. I don't think it needs to be him going for world titles or something. But like, I didn't really like how when he lost, he just came back in the locker room and was just like, it's 1-1, nigga. It wasn't 1-1. Gunther beat you like 4 times.
Yeah, like it was a gentleman's
but
sweep,
also
like.
it was also like Jay was just the same nigga. Like I mean, it was like nigga, like you lost the world title, and it's like, all right, cool, let's go right back to eating. Like
one word,
like nigga, like there needs to be. I mean, like I'm not saying crash out Jay again, but like nigga, there needs to be some character development or something to where like, damn nigga, maybe I'm not as good as I had thought or something. I don't know. I don't really think this is about Jay though. I think this is more about Sammy and Cody and potentially Randy.
Yeah.
It's just like them.
I think
So,
they got.
I mean-
I do think though.
To have everybody guessing.
Nigga, we don't know. I feel like we all thought that was stupid.
Just a bad call.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, bro, like they could have just put Jay
they,
in the
they,
match.
they
to begin
want
with.
the unpredictability. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why like as much as I don't like it, I'll give it to him because like as much as people think that Cody's gonna win, there could be a chance that Jay somehow wins, and it's like it's not ridiculous because Jay has won matches that he probably shouldn't have before, so it's not completely out of the realm.
This company should be.
If I see Jay and Gunther again, bro. Oh my god.
You know how easy it is to
No.
go over to AEW right now? Like, it's like they can't really afford a fuck up. It's true.
Alright.
How easy it is to jump ship right now this summer.
Chatting, bro.
Yes,
You're
yes, it is.
chatting. What are you talking about? The whole fucking Jay's whole. What are you, nigga? What nigga? Like you. Nigga, do you know who? Dave, I don't care about that, nigga. Do you know who we're talking about here? We're talking about Jay Uso, nigga. His whole fucking third, fifth cousin bloodline is in WWE. Them niggas are not leaving to go to no AEW. So I don't really know where you get that from.
As a fan.
I think he's somebody as a fan.
As a fan, it's very easy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jay going to AEW. All right, my bad. I was about to say, I was like, nigga, you chatting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's where I thought you was going with that. My bad. I thought you was never mind. My fault.
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant too. That's why I was like, yeah, Zay, go ahead and bake this nigga because I was about to say nothing, but
I didn't know where you was getting out with that. No, that's on me.
But I mean, yeah, the AEW product looking kind of solid. Like AEW product looking kind of solid, man. Like can't really hate for
answering to the WWE fans, man.
Can't
Put
really
Karrion
hate.
Kross in the fucking main event.
All right, see, it's when you drag it to that degree. It's like you can't sit here and you can't sit here like look at you face palming because you know what you said was wrong. Like, and you can't sit here and ask this nigga to be in the main event scene when this nigga barely gets 2 minutes of TV time. Like, not even 2 minutes. Like the nigga be getting ad break TV time damn near. Like
he was on main event on Raw. He was wrestling before.
All right, so you got it.
I mean, but like regardless if those are good or not, like nigga, like we're trying to make the point that like nigga, how are you gonna go from main event? The main event? No, like not the main event.
You're not talking mid card.
No, nigga, the main event before the show. You're gonna go from the main event before the show to the actual main event.
To the actual main event.
That's like going from level 0 to 100. Like, nigga, what about everything in between? Like, nigga,
oh god.
I mean, like, even if you like Karrion Kross, like,
asking a nigga to jump from JUCO straight to the league.
I was about to say, and nigga, that's the easiest way for people to get tired of him. Like, if you give him that big ass push that quick, like, nigga, you gotta, like I said, if they do the shit with Sammy. Nigga, if they do the shit with Sammy, and I'm honestly kind of getting talked into it. If they do the shit with Sammy and Karrion's got control all over Sammy, and Sammy's just like basically brainwashed to Karrion, nigga, like that's a start. Nigga, that's a start in the story.
Yeah,
like,
that would be
nigga, like if he goes against Sammy and his matches are good and it's a good feud, all right. From there we could build on it. But nigga, he had that we haven't even got to that yet. So main event scene.
That's what they need to do.
Let's relax. Nigga. And you know Triple H with long-term booking. I mean, with Vince, I mean, nigga, Vince probably would have turned Sammy a long time ago. But you know, Triple H is it's long-term building. Speaking of Vince and Triple H, I feel like David, you said that Vince clears. So what I think we should do is I'm just gonna name like a part of the company, or for example, like how they book the mid card, how they book FEMA, whatever. And y'all are gonna say Triple H or Vince. Simple as that. Who books certain parts of the product better? I mean, a bunch of random things, and we're gonna see how this ends up. Y'all ready?
Bet.
All right. First up, the women's division. Who books the women's division better, Triple H or Vince?
I think this is a
That's
pretty
hard.
simple answer right here.
That's difficult.
It's hard.
No, it's not. It's not difficult, but it's like it's unfair.
How?
That's a difficult question for Vince because it's a completely different generation now.
No
Okay.
one told Vince to put them hoes and to put them girls in the bra and panty matches. No one told him to do that. I think the answer right here is Triple H. Take Triple H for 500.
You wouldn't done that shit. If Triple H was Vince's
No.
age, that shit wouldn't happen either.
David, who books the women's division better, Triple H or Vince?
Triple H.
Thank you.
I rolled his eyes.
Next. No.
I'm not giving that one
Complaining,
Triple H.
like,
He's
you
bullshitting with these fucking questions. These questions make no sense. Like,
Like, nigga, like this, nigga, like I only name one thing.
He asked one question.
I named one thing. Like, nigga, I'm gonna name a bunch of them.
Questions.
Biased ass questions. Nigga, I haven't even done yet. All right, next up, the Money in the Bank concept. Who books the Money in the Bank concept better, Triple H or Vince?
I'll say that's probably Vince.
Yep.
I'll go Vince on that.
My answer is Vince also. It's Vince McMahon. Even though he's
Is
had
that
some
a biased
bullshit.
question too?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, nigga, what? Like, is that biased?
Triple H literally came out and said he doesn't even like the Money in the Bank concept. So what? Like that's a biased question too, though. But
even though Vince did have some bullshit, Triple H would never put the Money in the Bank contract on Otis. Tell you that shit. Like, he wouldn't do that. Like he wouldn't. I mean,
give him a break.
I mean, like,
COVID, there's no fans. The Money
all right, I
in the
get
Bank
it.
was
I
on
get
top
it.
of
I
the
get it.
skyscraper.
Nigga, I said Vince. I said Vince. Nigga, damn. I said Vince. All right.
We're also not gonna ignore the fact that he made Brock Lesnar win that shit, and he wasn't even in the match. Like, we're not gonna ignore that. And we're not gonna ignore the fact that Austin Theory won that shit and cashed out on the mid-card belt. So we ain't gonna ignore those things either, but it is still Vince stuff.
Austin Theory love that Vince had, but the best Money in the Bank matches were under Vince booking, so the best of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Vince. All right. Next up, PLE quality.
PLE quality. I feel like, in my opinion, that's kind of, I mean, it's hard. That's hard because on one end, Vince has booked hella matches. I feel like quality over quantity. So I honestly might go with Triple H.
Nothing beats.
This is hard.
I'm sorry, but
it's hard. It is hard, though.
You can't take this away from Vince's argument. But early Attitude Era going into early Attitude fucking Ruthless Aggression Era. The pay-per-views were.
I understand that, David. But you also have to take, like I said, with all the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era shit, you have to also factor in the mid 2010 bullshit too.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. So like I said, like you can't just think straight Attitude Era. But I mean, like I get what you're saying. Like I'm not trying to sway your answer. Your answer is Vince. I'm gonna go Vince too, simply because I even think just because Triple H has less matches, I don't necessarily think that makes his pay-per-views have more quality. Like, because sometimes he'll have a 5-match PLE and a car is still made. But
would you rather
I do think on the bigger shows, I think Triple H is better. I think like in the big fours for Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Mania, and what we counted, Survivor Series?
Survivor Series, yeah.
So with the big four, I think Triple H books the bigger shows better than Vince does. But if we're just going throughout the year, I'd probably say Vince's quality of PLEs are better. It's close though. It's close. Let's see.
I'd rather watch a mid PLE with 5 matches opposed to a mid PLE with 8-9 matches. But Vince does. I will say that Vince had his better days in the early parts. So, but mid 2010s was very rough.
Next up, weekly shows, just like the weekly quality of or the quality of Raw, SmackDown every week. Vince or Triple H.
See, that's another tough one because
Vince had some banger Raws, but he also had some shitters. He also had some shitters for
I'd
real.
say from
Mm,
2015.
I'll go with Triple H.
I'd say from 2015 till now, or maybe a few years earlier, the booking has I can't find the words. Has been the same. Like the booking has been like consistent. In you have one or two storylines or wrestlers that you focus on, and every show week on week is about those guys. The whole show is revolved around those guys, and then you have the storylines on the side that fans may love over the main storyline, but they will never get that much screen time as the ones that Triple H or Vince is focusing on. Now, pre 2015, like Attitude Era, early Ruthless Aggression Era, we were seeing multiple storylines, multiple wrestlers being integrated into different storylines, multiple at the same time. Like if you think about the nigga that ran over who ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin, there was like 6 niggas involved in that. There was Undertaker, Rikishi, The Rock, Kurt Angle. They had a Hell in a Cell match on that. Like during that era, Vince, that was the best booking in wrestling, I think. So I give it to Vince. Because from 2015 on, it's kind of similar.
I give it to Vince too. I just think that like I just think Triple H. There's just a lot of stuff within the weekly shows that like I feel like he's always just saving it for the PLE, which is not a bad thing. But I just think as a result, and the main thing and the main reason, and I understand why it doesn't happen, but I don't like Triple H doesn't book his top superstars to wrestle on weekly shows. And I understand why he doesn't do it. But I have to use that as a reason to why it's worse, because most of the time, if you're going to a weekly show and you're not seeing Roman wrestle, you're not seeing Punk wrestle, you're not seeing Cena wrestle, which is surprising he's wrestling on Friday. Like you're not seeing these top guys wrestle on these weekly shows, to where Vince did have him doing that besides Roman, obviously. But like I understand why Triple H does it, because when Vince do that shit, niggas getting hurt. So like I understand why Triple H is preserving them for pay-per-views, but I have to use that against them. So I'm gonna go Vince for that. All right. Next up, storylines. How they book certain stories. Do you like how Triple H builds certain stories or Vince?
I'm gonna go Triple H once again. You know, I feel like the long term sometimes be too long term. I feel like we've gotten pretty good storylines with the better part of the last like 3 years plus the Triple H is in charge. If you want to talk about the early 2000s storyline, that's cool, but like he wasn't alive for those.
Yeah, I mean
They
that's
talk about
that's
the
the only
2000s
benefit
if you
of
ain't
that
watch
I
it.
give to Vince, because like early Attitude Era, early Ruthless Aggression Era, he was doing like the beginning of eras. I feel like you would see new type of storylines. Then maybe 5 or 6 years into that era, 7 years, they start to loop. Like they start to recycle itself in different situations and different scenarios. And then Vince in his late years, nigga, we was just seeing old storylines recycled every damn season. Like there was really nothing except for the Wyatt family. I'd say it's probably something new that we had not seen before. But I feel like Triple H right now.
The Shield story. The Shield story was Vince though, but I mean, just how they ended up breaking it up. I mean that. What? No, it was not. That's not how the Nexus broke up.
Broke up.
No, it was not. What the fuck are you talking
How
about?
they came.
What are you talking about?
How they came, nigga.
No, I'm talking about the story of it all. Nigga, that's not the same story. The story's not even. Nigga, that's not the same story. No, it's not.
Shield is a better version
Fucking
of
spinning
Nexus.
bullshit. What are you talking about?
Ain't nothing special about Shield.
See again, like this is how I know you should be spitting bullshit. Like, what are you talking about?
That was recycled.
That's that story did not play out. No, it was. No, it was not.
Triple H, no. Hold
on, Z. Because nigga be spitting bullshit. Like, and like, I know you're tapped in with the history. This is why I don't understand why you be saying bullshit, nigga. You know how the Shield was brought up, or was how they were supposed to get presented, right? With Punk being his enforcer, right? Or like the Shield being Punk's enforcer. That was the initial creative decision for the Shield. Did you know that?
That doesn't matter though, because it didn't happen.
Answer my question, yes or no?
No, I didn't know it, but it doesn't
yes
matter
or no?
It didn't happen. No.
Okay, so the initial direction for the Shield were to be a protection or a someone to protect that said superstar. The Nexus, when they debuted, okay, but their intention when they joined the show was for the Nexus was to just wreck everybody and that be what it is. I'm talking about more of how the storyline ended up. Nigga, the Nexus's storyline did not have the same trajectory or end the same way the Shields did. The Shield, listen, the Shield was more about individual superstars who all had different potential, but they were this one group. The Nexus did not have one nigga who really stood out above the rest like that. If you want to say Wade Barrett, but they were all like this collective group to where the Shield had individual people that they were building storylines for within the group.
That's true. But
so nigga, like their stories were not.
It could have been a case in which these were all NXT call ups. It could have been a case
coulda, shoulda, woulda, man.
In which all the niggas could have been breakout stars. You know, could have been the case.
Okay, we're getting besides the point.
Yeah, you're getting besides.
All right, storylines: Vince or Triple H. Storylines: Vince or Triple H.
Triple H. I feel like his storylines now are getting a lot more versatile, a lot more stuff that we not.
I go Triple H.
With the help of Dwayne Johnson.
All right, bro. You literally could have left that part out. You didn't have to mention that last
part.
Let's see. Shit in that creative one. Jack shit.
We got
a fucking up story.
Oh, this. I mean, this one might be. I don't know. Title designs. Triple H or Vince.
I'm gonna go with Vince.
And we're counting NXT with Triple H for Triple H too. NXT title designs count too.
Designs like theme song, like Titantron designs.
Title designs.
Title designs, like championship designs.
Title designs. I'm thinking like fucking word title.
I don't, bro, because I feel like in the early 2000s it was fine, but bro, that 2010s era, Vince had some bullshit looking titles, gang. Like that Universal title shit, that shit was probably the worst. I
mean, initially when that shit came out,
everything was
I mean those was made,
That Divas Championship was probably.
But yeah, I mean,
that pink Divas Championship belt.
Yeah, that butterfly.
What the one AJ was? Oh yeah, it was
when AJ.
Yeah, I understand that's not a.
But I mean, I feel like
hard. It's kind of hard.
I give it a.
AJ had it.
I still like that big. I still like the old big gold belt. I still like the old big gold belt. I still do like Cena's old belt. I like the undisputed belt. I like the old IC. I like the old IC title too, like the classic joint.
Yeah.
Better than the new joint.
Yeah.
And I think also.
Yeah, the one that Sean had.
So.
The tag.
Yeah, I probably go Vince slightly.
The bronze tag belts were fucked up.
The tag belts now. The tag belts now to me are better than the tag belts back then. But
really.
I think those little copper joints were ass.
What?
The little circle shits with the little like. With the right,
they changed
sheet on them.
The ones that the Usos had, like when they're doing Uso New Day shit, like 2010, something like those.
Yeah,
like the circle ones. Yeah, I didn't really like those either. I didn't really like those.
But like the old Ruthless Aggression tag belts, I like those. But like,
yeah, I did too.
I was watching those.
Yeah, it kind of depends.
I like the newer tag belts because they remind me of those. But as far as overall though, like I do like Vince's belts better. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably say Vince slightly. All right, next one. Tag team division booking.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Vince with this one as well. Like, I don't think it's close.
I think Triple H does not know how to book a tag division.
Yeah, he doesn't, unfortunately. Even though I will say SmackDown's is Raw right now. SmackDown's is stuff. but
Whoever's writing SmackDown,
it just got tough like in this year.
Bro, if he fumbles, if he doesn't make something come from this SmackDown tag division, bro, this nigga is a fraud. Like I understand the Wyatt's coming back or whatever, but gang, if you have all this talent in the tag division, like if you have all this talent, I mean, like, I understand the Raw tag division isn't bad, even though, I mean, there's some teams there. I just don't think they're really booked right. But I mean, bro, Triple H fumbled the New Day, the New Day heel turn. I mean, even on SmackDown. Bro, nigga, the Street Profits don't defend their titles on PLEs. Like, nigga, like they're demoted to the SmackDown
before. Yeah, the pre-show game.
Like that's their I mean,
and then he low-key, to me, he fumbled the Creed brothers heel turn too. So I'll probably give it to Vince.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
because I mean, Vince has had some.
Had them hooked with Chad Gable. Now Chad Gable's a fucking luchador. Like the Creed brothers just left in the dust. Like that, like.
Yeah,
I don't know what he got going. At least I will say.
And then it fizzles out. He tends to create a whole bunch of shit, and then take the two best, run with those, and just leave those the rest to die.
True.
Yeah, it's not totally ridiculous. But I will say Vince's tag teams had like some character to them, and like, you know, they at least were, like you said, defended on PLEs, like despite or pay-per-views back then, despite them the pay-per-views having 7, 8, 9 matches. At least you knew that damn near every belt was gonna be on it. So yeah, I'll give it to Vince for tag team booking.
Okay. All right, this one is gonna be kind of hard to judge because Vince just has way more. And I mean, where Triple H was in charge of creative, I'd probably say like what 2021, 2022. So it's not really much to go off. But so I want to say WrestleManias, but it's like it's really hard to tell who books WrestleMania.
I mean, Triple H is like 3 for 4, or not 3
That's
for
why
4.
I'm like, I don't know. With the WrestleManias, it's tough because I'm not gonna lie though. Like, what WrestleMania has Vince booked that's been better than WrestleMania 40? Like, what's the last Mania that's been up there with WrestleMania 40? Like, I don't know.
As far as from what you've seen though, like we can't. As far as I mean, unless you want to name the old ones, I can't think of no old ones.
Right I was just gonna say post 2005.
That's what I was saying. Like as far as the current, I don't even say current, but as far as like the newerest ones, I mean, I'm trying to think. What Mania?
Triple H's Mania has all been good. I'm gonna be honest. 38, 37,
I mean,
38, 39, and 40 have been.
Given that Vince has booked the worst
and I mean,
WrestleMania of all time, yeah,
I think 37 was Vince. I think 37 was Vince, but 38 and 39 to 40.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 37 was
Vince.
Shit, that was Vince's last shit. That was the Roman Edge. That was Bianca. Roman Edge, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, and that was Bianca Sasha too.
That was around shitty.
Yeah.
So if that's under Vince, then you got to give it to Triple H.
Yeah,
that's tough because like for every shitty, that's what I say. Like for every shitty, I mean there was some pretty shitty Vince Manias, but like 24 was good, 25 was pretty damn good. The one with Rock, Cena, and Punk Jericho, I forgot which one that was, but I feel like there was still some good ones from Vince. But I don't know. I feel like just because Triple H hasn't done that many and his good to bad his ratio was good, I'd probably say Triple H, but. I feel like Vince had booked Vince has booked like 30 something of them to Triple H's 4. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, a few more. Who books baby faces better, Triple H or Vince? And when I say that, what baby faces end up having the best stories or just like there are more quality baby faces in whatever era, the Vince era or Triple H era? I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. I don't know. Can't think of the top of my head. They both have flaws.
I'm gonna say Vince, simply because I think the only baby face that he messed up in booking was Roman, obviously, and that's the main one where it was like Vince has the tendency where he's gonna push you, and there's really no long-term story. He's just gonna put you there. But he did have Daniel Bryan, and that babyface turn. So I have to give him credit for that. And then obviously Cena, I have to give him credit for that. And on the women's side, I mean, am I giving him Becky Lynch, the man? I mean, am I giving him
No.
that? I get no.
No, you can't give him that because
No.
that shit was an accident. That shit only happened because
Yeah, it was an accident. It
broke her
was an
face.
accident. Yeah, no, it was an
If that
accident.
sounds crazy.
Yeah.
He know damn well he was pushing Charlotte. That's why we was just listening to Charlotte talk about how the crowd was chanting, "We want Becky." They wanted Becky. He won't pushing Becky. But I'll admit he did put Daniel Bryan and John Cena. So I'll say
I
those
mean, then
two were definitely his
Bianca.
biggest for sure.
I
And
mean,
then
I mean,
Bianca,
yeah.
The rise of
Bianca has to be
Bianca
Vince,
was
though.
pretty much
Has to be
the rise of
Vince.
Bianca was Vince. The rise of Bianca was Vince. So I'll give him that
Was
as well.
Vince,
And
and then-
Rhea in the beginning.
In the
Even
beginning,
though Rhea kind of took off during Triple
it's
H.
kind of
era.
hard.
So
It's
if
kind of
we're
hard
not
because I
counting-
mean, bro,
It's
for
kinda- it's
Triple
kinda
H, it's obviously Cody. What?
I'm about to say, if we're not counting like Rock, Stone Cold eras, because I think it would be unfair.
No,
If we're not counting those eras,
no. After that,
Cody Rhodes' baby
ruthless aggression and on.
is better than all those you just mentioned. That's the greatest.
You said who's babyface run?
Daniel Bryan's up there. I'm sorry.
Cody's. Nothing.
Daniel
is
Bryan's up there.
It can't be Cody.
Daniel Bryan's up there.
It can't be
Daniel
Cody.
Bryan's up
It
there.
can't
I'm
be
sorry.
Cody when you
I'm
can-
sorry.
And-
Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan
and
is up there.
Cena.
Daniel Bryan's up there, gang. I'm sorry. He's up there. He's
And
up there.
and
He is
and
up
Cena.
there. He is definitely up there.
And
Daniel Bryan's
and Cena's up. And Cena's
Okay, but Cena had
Cena's up there too, though.
Cena had a very long run. Most cases, in which most cases it was forced. Whereas Cody Rhodes went for.
Yeah, I was about to say
20 years
Cena's wasn't really
fully
organic.
back.
Cena wasn't organic. Cena wasn't organic.
Fully back.
I'll give
I
you
mean,
that.
in the
I'll give
beginning
you
was
that 'cause-
organic.
was
In the
he?
beginning, I mean,
He started off as a heel.
Yeah, and then he feuded with JBL. And he turned babyface.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like what 06, 07 where he just kept winning and niggas started getting tired of it. But like in the beginning, like
In the
the
beginning,
rise of John Cena was Vince McMahon.
In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm giving Vince Cena, right? Like I'm giving him Daniel Bryan.
you gotta give him Cena, Daniel Bryan, Bianca, and I'm not giving him Becky, like we said. I'm low-key not giving him
Dolph.
but
Vince
Dolph
kind of
for
fumbled Dolph though. But like, bro, I'm not trying to troll. Like, nigga, like.
But like Dolph, but like you just said John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Dolph.
Yeah, like, you can't put Dolph in that.
I'm just talking about. I'm just thinking of baby faces that Vince
Babyface,
organically built, that he organically
yeah.
ended up building, and it's like,
We're talking
for
about
Triple H,
main event baby faces.
That's
considering
talking about main event.
Are we considering?
I'm just talking about in
considering
general.
Dolph Ziggler main event.
Is
I don't
Roman
even necessarily think it needs to be main event.
for Triple H.
Yeah, but
But
no,
we're talking about
Roman's
babyface.
Vince. Roman's Vince. Roman's is Vince. Babyface. Big
Well,
dog Roman.
We're talking about baby faces, though.
But that shit was a fail. So nigga, like, that honestly hurts Vince to me.
It's unfortunate that Roman doesn't show up
Yeah.
right now, because if Roman showed up, that would also be another one added to Triple H's resume. His
That's
second
hard.
face.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for Triple H, I'll give him Cody. I'll give him Rhea, and I'll give him. I mean, I gotta give him EO.
Oh yeah, Vince gets Sammy too.
Do we give him Rhea as
Vin-
the face?
Yeah,
Vince,
yes, we do.
Vince gets Sammy.
Yes, we do give him Rhea. Vince probably does get Sammy. Yeah, Vince gets Sammy.
Vince stuff.
Triple
Even
H
though
gets Rhea because
Yeah, Vince
Vince's
gets
Rhea was not over the way Triple H got Rhea over.
Rhea's
Triple H, you got to give Rhea. No, I'm not. I mean, like, we're talking babyface though.
babyface.
I mean, like, we're
Well,
talking.
and babyface too. She's over now. What?
I think Triple H has made Rhea a bigger star than Vince has.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I
no,
mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't even.
Rhea
I don't think so.
start.
Versus
Rhea's
Rhea with Vince?
not WrestleMania 38
Um,
or 39, but like when they fought in 2021, when they
Not
when they
Not
fought in
Triple
20
H,
when they
not
fought
Triple H.
when they fought in 2021, that was Vince. But like 2023, the match we talking about, that was Triple H.
Okay, well, then, yeah, we give it Triple H because that was
E-
peak.
even though, yeah, I don't know. I feel like 39 is hard to judge because I feel like some of that card was Vince shit with Austin Theory and shit. Some of it was Triple H. So I don't really know. 39 is hard to tell. But I mean,
book and shit. I remember that.
yeah, I was gonna say. So I
I mean,
don't really
but
know.
Triple H definitely was the one to push Rhea because Charlotte was Vince's guy or girl, I should say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I don't know. I mean, for Triple H, who we got Cody,
we got
we
Cody,
got
Rhea, we got EO, if you want to count EO.
We'll count EO, 100%.
Jey Uso. I mean, you gotta count Jey.
Jey Uso, we gotta count
despite
Jey.
the criticism.
Yeah, I mean, like they built Jey pretty well. I mean,
LA Knight.
yeah.
I feel like you gotta give it to
LA.
LA. You gotta give him LA Knight.
I'll give him credit for LA Knight once the story
Even
is
though
finished. I'm not
to say,
giving him
even
credit
though
for that
he's
yet. Like once he finishes it, and if the build for him to get there is good, then I'll give him credit for. I'm not giving him credit for that yet.
But I mean,
I get what you're saying.
I mean, I feel like you still. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you gotta give him credit just because, like, because I don't know. I feel like I saw a clip of him when he was working with Vince, and he was some like model agency ass nigga. Like LA Knight was not LA Knight when Vince was there. Like, I'm pretty
Vince
sure.
gets Ray. Vince gets Rey Mysterio too. I forgot to add that. Vince gets Ray.
Vince
Also.
Vince does get Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I forgot
Vince
about
gets
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah.
KZ, Vince, I think LA Knight was still in developmental, which is why he was only used as like.
Well, if that was the case, that was triple. If that was the case, then that was Triple H. Then, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, like he was on the
definitely Triple
Indies doing some other shit. I mean, like, he was in TNA. He was in a bunch of other promotions. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I had like now that we really break
That's
that
hard,
down.
yeah.
Did you just add Ray to mix?
For Vince,
Yes.
I mean, if that adds any sort of leverage, sure. But
I mean, what do you mean?
Ray
I mean,
is
like,
one of them.
I mean, like
Come on,
Vince
main
had to
event.
Vince
Come
had to
on,
build
main
Ray
event.
up to be world champion.
for what, like 60
Come on, main event.
I mean-
baby faces.
I mean, I guess it's
I mean,
I don't think- Reign wasn't-
You're right. It's like Jay.
I mean, like that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just thinking of baby faces.
That's what I'm saying. If we can count Jay, we can count Rey Mysterio. Like,
Yeah.
Guerrero,
I don't know. That's hard though.
We gotta count Eddie Guerrero. That's around.
I'd lead Vince.
That's hard.
I'd lead Vince. Oh, I don't know though. I don't know.
It's hard.
I'd probably leave Vince. Because heels is gonna be interesting when we get to that. But I don't know. I probably
lean Vince just because he's putting. I feel like he's putting more people over as far as top baby faces than Triple H, in my opinion.
But it is interesting what David said though, that like the Cody babyface run, even though I think Daniel Bryan could go band for band with it. I mean, I'm not counting Cena and Roman because them niggas were just not. I mean, you could say Cena was, but I think for the most part, it was not. It was not an organic push for Cena. Neither was it for Roman. So I'll probably go Vince. Heels though. Heels is interesting.
I'm going Triple H for heels, just because even though Vince's heels were pretty damn good, I'll say because he had some pretty good ones. I feel like Triple H's heels are more relatable and come from a real life. Like they make sense in the real life. I feel like a lot of Vince's heel turns didn't make sense in the real life. Like storyline, sure, but like, what do you want to say?
Vince has Seth and Roman, bro.
Vince.
That's Tribal Chief Roman. That's Vince. And he gets the Seth heel turn with Seth in the Authority. That heel run.
He gets Seth's heel run, and he does get Randy Orton. I'll give him that as well.
And he does get Randy. And he gets.
I mean.
And he gets Edge. I mean, I will say Triple H gets Gunther.
I like
Triple H
Drew's.
gets Gunther.
I like Drew's. I like Drew's
Drew.
heel turn. I like KO's heel turn. Even though KO was a heel in Vince's era too, but I like KO's heel turn recently a little bit better than his one with Vince. Gunther, like you said. I'm trying to think who else. I mean, and maybe this is ridiculous, but like I say Roman Reigns is half Trips, half Vince. It's not all Vince. It's not all Vince. It's not all Vince. I'll give Vince the beginning of it. Like the pandemic version, yeah, that was all Vince. But as soon as the crowd came around and the allegations started coming out 2022, like Triple H took that over. Like peak Bloodline was Triple H. Hands down.
But like, bro, like my thing with Triple H does have his heels, right? but like Vince was never like a tweener guy. Like Vince was you're a face or you're a heel. Triple H definitely has a lot of his tweeners, which makes it a little hard to judge sometimes.
But I fuck with that though. I fuck with tweeners. In my opinion, like somebody because it's relatable. Exactly, relatable.
Wrestling fans.
I feel like you got to give them
see through the bullshit gimmicks. Like they see through.
Vince has Mark Henry's Hall of Fame run too.
That's what I'm saying.
He does.
And when you go back and look at
he also has.
You look at voices.
Okay. Z.
He also has.
Z. What you said is facts. I mean, like it's more relatable. I guess I'll say it like this. I think Vince books monster heels better. Triple H builds more relatable heels, but I think in terms of monster destroyable heels, Vince had that. Vince knew how to book.
Yeah.
I mean, besides Great Khali, but I mean, Vince knew how to book monster destructive heels. Kane, you don't like Big Show, but whatever. But Mark Henry. I mean, even Braun Strowman for the little push he got. Braun
Strowman for a little bit, yeah. I'll give you Braun Strowman
Samoa Joe. I mean, even though Samoa Joe's mainly TNA.
Even though he fumbled Samoa Joe, but yeah, I'll give you that too a little bit. Yeah, I mean, but then I feel like that's the same thing with the babyface thing. Like Triple H, or Vince had a lot more to like work with.
But then again, Vince also
at the same time, like
heels too, because he booked Kurt Angle's heel run where he wasn't this crazy monster. He was this funny.
Post ruthless aggression, David. Post ruthless aggression. Like we have to make it fair.
Saying, bro, you keep bringing up attitude era stuff. Like, nigga, that's unfair.
Because
that's so unfair.
Because then,
and you know that.
Because then Vince just gets 3 different eras now.
Thugonomics was triple. I mean, was Vince too? Yeah.
Thugonomics was also.
That's not all.
Just Doug.
But that's not relatable
though. How's that relatable? You relate to.
He was
you were rapping for battle rap bars. That's relatable. Like that shit was not relatable,
Jericho.
David. We're talking
Jericho, best in the world.
I'll give him Jericho's heel turn. I'll give Vince Jericho and Punk's heel turn. I'll give him.
Like Vince was also able to make
Vince gets Punk too.
Really entertaining, like Booker T's, which I think was also post.
Some of them. It was very hit or
gimmick was hilarious. Like. That was like 2008.
Was he watching that? What year was that?
2008, 2009.
He was watching that at 7 years old.
I was watching.
I mean, but like that's just not Triple H's thing, though. I mean, I don't think Triple H likes Triple H. Not that guy to really book funny. It's hard to now.
I mean, even though he got El Grande right now. I mean, he did got El Grande in the works, but that's his one true really goofy gimmick for real. Also, I just forgot we got to give Triple H Dom. Gotta give Triple H Dom. Easy.
Yeah, Triple H gets Dom.
Triple H gets Dom was one of the best heels in the company. I feel like he also
Dom because he started out. He started out
with Vince
rough.
Very mid juice. Yeah, when he was with Vince, he was looking very mid juice. I can't lie.
Vince also gets.
I mean, but like if we're just thinking about the top, if we're thinking just about the top heel runs, all right, I guess now, like so like Roman, Seth. No, you respect Mr. Kennedy. Mr.
But like top heel though, like main event heel though. I don't know if he was main event heel.
I mean, I just don't know if Triple H has had a heel story. I mean, because bro, like, a lot of people consider the Blood Roman's heel stuff to be up there, and I do think it's up there. But I think Vince has got Brandy, he's got Edge, he's got Seth.
Even though the Seth heel turn right now could cook.
Yeah, but do you think that Seth's heel turn is gonna touch his his stuff after the cash in?
We don't know. It just started.
We don't know.
I mean, to be fair, Seth was world champion. So far,
I wouldn't say that.
That's why he drafted Seth number 1 overall, right? So far, not so good. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Anyway, Triple H can.
It's hard to differentiate them.
It's very hard because you don't stay on a straight and narrow. You're very much back road bendy with it. But what I will say is,
I'm going Vince.
Yeah, I'm going Vince too.
I see why Vince. Only because I said Vince for babyface. I'm going Triple H for heels. I said I like the relatability. I like the relatability. Sorry,
Yeah,
I like the relatability.
but if they build on Cody's babyface run, then I'm willing to give Triple H baby faces down the line.
And if Sammy turns heel, that could cook.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
like
just
just like
depending on what
KO's
he
heel turn
does.
cooked. Depending on what he does, yeah. I mean, KO's heel turn. KO. I think all of Triple H's heel turns so far have like hit that I'm thinking of right now inside my head. Like there are some heel turns that Vince have done that we're not thinking of that didn't hit. We're thinking of the ones that did hit, which are a lot. Which I'm not saying that that's not true, but I feel like the ones Triple H did do, which goes back to him not running the company as much, but like his success rate. I feel like his success rate is better, but that says a lot considering that Vince was in the company longer. But
that's fair.
I can see why you say
one of the last ones. The mid card, just in general, who books the mid card better, Triple H? Like what the quality of the mid card, Triple H or Vince? I'm going Triple H. I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, I
like
can't think
I,
like
I mean, like besides Cena's. I mean, bro. Besides, I guess Cena's 2015 run as U.S. champion. I mean, like maybe the builds for them getting them. Who?
Yeah, I said Rusev as U.S. champion was hard. Like when Cena beat him, I thought that was tough. The Miz, when the Miz was IC champ, that was hard. But there are a lot of unforgettable ones too, though. Because Gunther's IC reign trumps damn near almost every Vince reign that he had with any big card.
It does. Right. Even though Triple H can't book the United States Championship, but I mean, in terms of just the divisions, I mean, I would. I'd give it to Triple H. I think Triple H books the mid card pretty solid. And I mean, a lot of the time he has to because his main event stars ain't there. but again, like in the 2010s, it was the same shit though. Because nigga, when Brock was winning all those fucking titles, when Brock was winning all those titles in the mid 2010s, nigga, he wasn't showing up. So nigga, like they had to show the mid card. So
exactly, and the mid card won't good. Brock would show up, beat people, and leave.
I'll give it to Triple H. But there was an era in which Vince's mid card booking was very star studded. With
let me guess, Attitude Era.
No, like old ass Shawn Michaels, old ass Undertaker, old ass like Triple H. 20.
You're such an Attitude Era, Mark. Oh my god.
11.
When was I don't remember. HBK retired in 2010. What are you talking about?
But that's when Triple H fought Undertaker. I mean the mid. Yeah, that's when Triple H. I'm thinking like WrestleMania mid cards. Like I'm thinking about like a WrestleMania. Comparing WrestleMania.
No, David, nigga, we're talking about mid card.
The Intercontinental and U.S. champion division.
The mid card.
Exactly. I'm talking about the best match from those mid cards. That's what I'm comparing. Like.
But you just named HBK and Undertaker. I just named the Miz IC champion, and he just named John Cena's U.S. title run, and then you said Undertaker and HBK and Triple H. So I'm just trying to figure out.
Triple H also has Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew, which is probably one of the best mid card WrestleMania matches of all time.
Yeah, and it's
so. And I mean, it's close. I mean, I'd go Triple H though. I think he shows the mid card some love that Vince didn't really do. So I mean, yeah, it's that shit debatable. I mean, you said, it's biased. I mean, nigga, there was some shit that Vince got. You know, like there's some shit that Vince. And like I said, if we talk about marketing the company,
he ain't say nothing.
Like
that'll probably be. I mean, to be fair, as much as the ads are, the ads do suck. But I don't know. Marketing can go either way too. I feel like just TKO and the ads and shit are making it just egregious. But I will say, as far as like putting the ads in our faces, like Vince didn't do all that shit, but Triple H is. So I was saying like both have flaws. Like after that women's question, like you got so high after that women's question, like just because Vince's booking of women was garbage, like. You knew that. You knew it was garbage.
Nobody
That's
beat
why you
Beth
defended
Phoenix
it so hard.
in the prime.
Who?
All right, bro.
Nobody beat Beth Phoenix in the prime.
He said nobody. He said Beth. No one
Nigga,
beating
Jordan,
Beth Phoenix in her
nigga,
prime.
Jordan Grace is literally Beth Phoenix,
Nope.
but she's
And
probably
I'm
better.
taking-
This is the greatest
And I'm taking Bianca.
diva in.
And I'm taking Bianca over.
Beth Phoenix is the greatest
All right,
diva
bro. Just stop.
in WWE history, alongside China
All right, bro.
and Lita.
All right, bro. Take.
You had her.
All right, bro.
You had
All right, bro.
like-
All right, bro.
Not China.
All right, bro.
Nigga didn't even say Lita.
I'm taking-
Lita clears fucking China. Like,
I'm taking
Come
Bianca
on.
over all of them.
That's absurd take.
I'm taking Bianca
How?
over all of them. That's
How?
what's absurd.
China
Wait,
held-
what take
China
was
held
absurd?
So many more belts than Lita. China's held China's held men belts that Lita hasn't held.
It ain't triple. It's so because Vince wanted to book intergender wrestling. Like, you about to give her that? Like,
I mean, back when it was
Better
really
give her that.
back when it really wasn't being done. Got to give it to Vince.
I'm taking Bianca over all three of them names. Just named Lita,
Recency bias.
Beth, and China.
You're not familiar.
It ain't recency nothing. How am I not familiar? I'm not like you didn't watch China. What do you mean? I'm not familiar. Wait, talking about I'm not familiar. Did you watch China wrestle?
I watched
curious.
a lot of China highlights.
Highlights. I'm talking about watching her wrestle live on the television
I
screen.
gotta watch her wrestle live. I don't watch.
How
the
long
Did
were
you
them?
watch any?
I watched the highlights.
How long were them highlights?
Huh?
I'm talking about Bianca Belair.
How long were the China match highlights?
They were short.
You was probably watching 3 minutes of wrestling, of actual wrestling. Like, like
You're better off.
you could
you're
say
better off watching
recency
Beth
bias,
Phoenix
David,
highlights.
but
That's not even Bianca been good for the last 2-3 years. It's not even recency bias. Like, nigga, you
what's
didn't
China's
watch
best
China.
match? What's China's best match?
Against this woman that was on Right to Censor, but I forgot her name. She was blonde, but she was on a tag team. She was on a group called Right to Censor, and she had a long-standing feud with her. And Ivory's her name. Ivory versus
Okay.
China. Look up those matches.
So if China was in the company right now, you think she'd be bigger than Rhea Ripley?
Yep.
No. Fuck no. No, baby. Hell no. Like, no.
What makes you think not?
Because Rhea's just better than her. She's just better than
Why?
her. Like, she's better in the ring. She's better in the ring.
Yeah, because
She's
you're-
better in the
God,
ring.
boy.
Y'all are watching. Y'all have not seen China matches. Straight up. Let's just keep it at that. Y'all, it's recency bias. Y'all are not educated.
Nigga,
Well-
ain't you have?
Educated.
Ain't-
I've seen my. I've educated
And you have.
I've educated myself.
You didn't even watch China. You didn't watch China
I've
live.
seen China
what are you
wrestle before.
talking
Live
about?
to analyze
I don't-
the matches. Why do I have to see that shit live when I can just watch the whole playback on WWE Network?
Because you gotta be in the moment, nigga. You gotta be in the moment.
I'm
That's
sure
why.
in the moment it was even greater.
So you're saying China's quality of matches were better than Rhea's quality of matches?
Yes.
All right.
Gotta clip that.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
You got it,
Like I
bro.
said,
Yeah, you
I
got it.
think
I'm taking
like the
Rhea-
mid carders. Like I think there are NXT women right now, and there are mid carders in
That
this
are-
company right now that if they were
Are
placed
probably
in
better
the
than China.
yeah, and if they were placed in the Attitude Era, Vince didn't even let wrestlers punch and kick. I seen fucking Michelle McCool say that. She didn't even let they didn't even let the wrestlers punch and kick. And you trying to tell me that China was a better wrestler than people who weren't even allowed to fucking hit each other. Like, I mean, I guess China was the exception because she was fighting guys. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm taking Io, Bianca, and
China
Rhea
debate.
all over China right now. I'm taking all three of them women in that triple threat match at Mania. I'm taking all of them over China. That's not ridiculous at all.
Because that's the only.
I've seen enough
you
work.
know. That's the only women's division that you know. You can't compare.
I'm sorry, I know the best women's division in wrestling. I'm sorry, my fault. My fault. I know the best. Like my fault. You only know China and Ivory. Like
The best that it's ever been, ever.
Like this whole Triple H versus Vince argument you brought up nothing but attitude era ass shit. Cause that's all you can bring up.
Founding fathers. That's all I'm trying to say. Booked by Vince.
Rest in peace,
Oh, I
China.
do.
But
Oh, I do respect the founding
I'm not
fathers of the
putting him
men.
over that.
Of the men. Of course, I respect Bret
I mean,
Hart and Shawn
I respect
and
Trish.
Undertaker.
I respect Trish and Lita for real.
I do
I
too.
respect them too for real. Like, you know what I mean? I respect it. I respect Beth Phoenix, Kelly, all them. Not Kelly.
I respect Mickey James
Get
too.
the gist. Mickey James, yeah, I almost forgot. Mickey James, like, you know what I mean? Melina. Like, what you know about Melina, David?
I know a lot
Like,
about
did you watch Melina?
But that's not
Melina
even.
might have,
These aren't even the same era
That's
of
not-
China. This is
I
after.
respect Melina just because she looks good and she had that attractive entrance with Johnny.
I'm just asking if you knew who I just asked if you knew who Melina was, David. That's all I asked. I'm taking Mickey James over China. That's a fact.
There you go, Mickey James, but not Melina.
Now say that's Reese's. I said do you know Melina? I didn't say Melina was better. I said do you remember
I
Melina?
know every generation.
Dude, funny, bro.
You claim to know every generation. Right? You claim to.
David is
You sat
funny,
there.
gang.
You literally just
You want to bring up Alundra Blaze, then you know what I'm saying, like we really go way back. We go way back.
yeah, bro.
To
You
what's-
probably say Alundra Blaze better than Rhea Ripley too, right? Like, yeah.
I mean,
Reese bias, right? Reese bias.
the great
Yeah,
Moolah?
rage bait, bro. Rage bait.
What's her name?
Okay.
Yep. Rage bait, bro. Rage bait. I'm taking Rhea over China. I'm taking Bianca over China. I'm taking Asuka over China. I'm taking Io over China. Just, I mean, like, what else are we saying? I'm taking Charlotte, Becky,
taking all
the
the
four
horsewomen.
all the horsewomen over China. Exactly. So it's like, dog. I mean, that's eight. That's about 8 people right there that I'm all taking over China. So, but you got it, bro. Her versus Ivory. You said that shit was hard. Her versus Ivory.
Tell
I'm about to watch that.
Go watch that. You gotta tap in.
How long was that match? About 4 minutes.
Not long. Not long.
Like
but
about
you
2
don't
minutes.
need it to be longer.
2.
You don't need
Oh, I know. You don't gotta tell me it ain't long. I know.
Wait, what was the match? China versus who?
China versus Ivory.
China versus Ivory.
Let's go ahead and watch that shit right now.
Was it on SmackDown?
Nigga.
I
I'm
see
not
a
pulling up to
SmackDown match
watch
that's
it.
6
I'm pulling up
minutes
to see
long.
how long the match was.
Pull it up and watch it.
If it's a SmackDown match-
nigga, I'm not pulling up to watch the highlights. I'm pulling up to see how long the match was.
If it's this SmackDown match, it's 4 minutes long. If it's this SmackDown match I'm looking at right now on YouTube. Oh, it was a pay-per-view?
Nah, it was WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania 17.
Oh, WrestleMania 17.
WrestleMania
Type shit.
17. Yeah, 2000.
See how long that match was, Day. See how long that match was.
Bro, why is it
Yes.
not on?
It ain't.
Oh yeah, Wrestler database.
Well,
2 minutes.
they-
Wait, am I looking at that
Well,
right? Hold up. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. And then and then and then she put on SmackDown. It was 3 minutes. So,
Shut up, David. Don't come back and what you don't turn back now. Yeah, bro. We can stop. Because you're just
yeah, this is just not really
Embarrassing
going
yourself.
nowhere.
that's all we
Not
need
really
is 2
going
minutes of
nowhere.
women's wrestling. Like, yeah. it's just like you're not. It's like you keep turning your camera off and muting yourself. Like I feel like you're laughing in the inside. Like it's like so you trolling right now. Like nigga camera off and muted his mic. Like you're gonna die right now.
Funny.
Like yeah, God.
Hilarious.
Rage
like-
bait funny to you. Like shit a joke. Like that was funny.
All right, I'm trying to see
That was
what. Look
That
at
was
this
a good one,
list.
David.
Top 15 Raw and SmackDown. No, we already did that. Where's David at? We could do a few
That's what the
quizzes.
chick don't know.
We could do a few quizzes. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, China versus Ivory both lasted 5 minutes. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, David. Like, oh, yes, we got Jair. Let's go.
You did?
Prophecy. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir, baby.
I seen an interview from Lamar saying that he wanted him.
Go get him. Yo, Eric, go get him. What Eric do? He went and got him. That's why I love when we act proactive. Just get proactive, nigga. Like, fuck.
No more Nathan.
Go, man.
Nathan Stevens.
No more
what's his
Brandon
name?
Stevens.
Brandon
Stevens. Oh, yeah, He been gone. He went to the Jets. We ain't re-signed that nigga. Fuck him. Got Jair and goddamn some Awuzie nigga. I don't know who that nigga is, but we got Jair. That's all that matter.
It's a cool vibe.
Got Jair.
Because I will have to slide it like soon. Or we have something else planned.
When? I was probably gonna say we end at like 3:30. I was gonna do a few quizzes or something.
Okay. That's fine. 9:30.
Yeah, so we end at 3:30. Let's see.
Put you in Chanel. I'm gonna teach you how to stunt.
Let's see.
Slip and
Let's see.
slide like a waterfall. Oh yeah. Oh, China,
I'm
China,
excited to be a part
China
of the
and
Ravens
Holland.
squad, baby. Let's get to this money. Yo, this Jair here. I'm excited to be a part of the Ravens squad, baby. Let's get to this money.
Get to this.
Jair Alexander.
Get to this money. Yes, Jair Alexander. It's gonna be wearing purple and black this upcoming season.
Just another loop of Raven signings just to not
Yep.
amount to shit for this for postseason. It's the same reoccurring story.
Yep.
With y'all
Yep.
niggas.
Yep.
Outcome
Yep.
does not seem to change with y'all niggas. Like,
Y'all winning the division, bro? Or no?
we have a pretty fucking good chance, nigga, this year with the signings we have.
I mean,
And wide receiver looking.
That's the thing with y'all.
quite
Yeah,
strong.
I
Wide
got.
receiver core looking quite
Yeah, yeah.
strong with an arm behind it.
See, that's the difference between us. You're hoping just to make the playoffs. Like that's the difference between us. Like you're hoping just to make it there. Like, like imagine hoping just to get there.
But
Like,
when
couldn't
we
be
get
me.
there,
I don't know
when
what
we
that's.
get there, we
I don't know what
capitalize.
that's like. And when y'all get there, y'all gonna lose. they know y'all gonna lose. So it's like even if y'all get there, y'all gonna lose.
You gonna see
So,
this
like,
year's different. This year's different.
At least.
This year's different.
All right. I hope it is. I
Fantasy
hope
about to
Baker
start up
Mayfield
soon.
doesn't beat y'all out again.
He's not.
Yeah. Hope Baker Field doesn't beat y'all again. Like, again. You know what I mean? Because Baker seems to own that division. Ever since he's been there, he's owned it. So, I mean, let's see something. Weren't you just ready to trade Bryce last year? Now he's a quarterback with a strong arm. Okay. Like, it's so crazy how the narratives turn. Just last
Bro, we should do this one. We should do
top
this
10
one.
rookie years.
Rookie years. This might be kind of hard, but I feel like we can get it.
Top
I feel like
10
we can
rookie
get it.
years. I probably can name like 2. But I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I hope most of these aren't post.
These are all like 90s, like, well, they're not all gonna be 90s, but there could be some 90s in here. Early.
All right, Dave, you ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's get the obvious ones. Brock.
I think Brock and Kurt Angle.
Kurt.
Angle.
Randy, maybe?
Yeah.
No, not Randy.
No.
I think The Rock had the Maya
But
Villa gimmick.
try Braun.
Oh damn.
Try Braun Breaker for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not updated. Oh shit.
Ryback?
Shit. Nigga, the Shield.
Right.
So like.
But it's a
Roman
superstar.
Reigns,
I don't know if
Seth
it would be the
Rollins.
whole.
Do Roman Reigns.
No, Roman.
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna be no Shield.
Great Khali?
Rookie years.
Ooh. How about that one?
That could be a crazy pool. Nah, never mind. Rookie years, bruh. Rookie.
Undertaker.
Try Sheamus. Do Undertaker, but try Sheamus after. Okay.
And Kane.
Sheamus 8.
Oh,
Okay.
what? How is it not Kane?
Damn, no Kane. That's kind of crazy.
All right, Attitudes Era Merchant. Where you at? Like, need you.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is where you come in. Like, you know every era, right? So, like, it should be chicken. You know every era, right? Like, it should be fucking chicken for you, dog. Like, that's literally what came out your mouth. Like, yeah, laugh at your own funny clip. Like,
Right, nigga,
you know
I'm
every
Macho
era.
Man.
I'm saying anyone from the 2000s.
Randy Savage.
From the 2010s, I really don't know because
Try Chris Jericho. I don't know
Oh,
if you tried
Jericho.
that already.
How's Jericho not there?
Damn,
What?
no. Damn,
I just
Jericho
don't know
not
how
there.
like
So
with,
I'll
like the
definitely
WWE
get.
rookie years. Jericho had a great rookie year when he debuted. I don't understand that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think about
I guess
niggas when
like
they
champions.
debut.
I guess
Like
like
Cena wouldn't be on that list
world
because I don't think he
championship
did
runs.
anything.
Nah, but I mean try Cena because if he is, then I don't understand his quiz.
I already put Cena. I already put Cena. Damn.
I'm surprised Kane on it. Try Bret Hart.
Kane
Fuck
not
it.
on there.
Let's get into some '90s
Stone
babies.
Cold.
Like,
Stone
damn,
Cold.
Bret
I
Hart
know
getting
Stone Cold
work.
not on there.
I already did Stone Cold.
Nah, I don't think Stone Cold will be on there.
Bro, this is kind of difficult.
Bro, we about to
This
see
is
niggas
not-
like bro.
bro, I feel like all
Bro,
these
put Bruno
names are-
Sammartino on there. Like
What was his rookie year? Like 1940? Like,
Alright, give it up.
Like,
Alberto.
Wait,
Del
that's it.
Rio.
Oh, Goldberg.
that was-
Oh, I
that's
forgot about
good,
Goldberg.
Alberto Del Rio
we should've got
too.
Rio Goldberg.
Andre the Giant.
Shane McMahon? What is Shane McMahon do?
Or
I mean, they did have many.
Who's the Giant?
Andre.
Andre the Giant?
Yeah, I guess it's Andre the
Fucking
Giant.
Yokozuna.
Alberto Del Rio. What did Alberto Del Rio do in his
bro,
rookie year?
he had a I remember Alberto Del Rio's debut for like a whole 2 months. You would just see his vignette, and like it would just be him talking to niggas. Like, and then when he debuted, I remember when Alberto Del Rio debuted. It was pretty.
I don't even remember what he did his rookie year to even be top 5.
I think he was feuding with Edge. That's when Edge destroyed his car.
Fuck no, we're not doing this. What kind of nerdy ass fucking quiz? Who the fuck is getting all this? Like, or NXT UK champions? Like, the fuck we supposed to know this? Like, it's actually insane.
It's outrageous.
Like,
I was about to say
it's actually
NXT
insanity.
UK. I damn sure don't know that.
But I say I don't know.
Now niggas was
Gunther.
not watching
Fuck.
NXT UK. Tell you that much. Dang.
Oh, I say highest rated. I mean, it's so many years. Like, goddamn. Like, it's so we're not. It's just not gonna get that.
Alberto Del Rio.
Pro Wrestling Illustrated top 10 women's wrestlers. Nigga, we could get this.
Per year.
We could
Oh
We
yeah,
can get
every
this.
era, David. You should know this.
Yeah, I know this
we
one.
could get this.
I know this one.
We can get
I can
this.
give you 8 through 10.
All right, let's lock it.
Actually, this is pre-China, so you might not
let's
know
get the
this.
easy
This
ones.
pre-China.
Charlotte,
This post-China. This
Becky,
post-China, so you might not know this.
Oh, I know all
Bailey.
this.
Sasha. Okay.
Bro,
So what? 2017. Well, we're gonna put Nikki Bella, I guess. AJ Lee, Paige, Caitlyn. I'm not spelling her name right then. Beth Phoenix, all right. Michelle McCool. Mickey James. Are they gonna put fucking Eve Torres on there? Yeah. Trying to get the recent ones. 2016.
All right. Niggas was frozen. All right. Let's see here.
Kelly, probably.
Did you put Bailey on? Put Bailey on there?
Yeah, nah. I got the 4 horsemen out the way.
Okay. Mickey James got put Mickey. Never mind. I see here. Never mind. I see here.
Great.
Yeah, got put the Bellas on there.
I mean, only one of them were on there.
Oh no.
2012.
Did you Paige? Oh, never mind.
Layla.
Michelle McCool.
Yeah, I did Paige. I did
Oh, you
Michelle
already did
McCool.
Michelle McCool.
Yeah, but Brie wasn't on there.
No, this was before Ronda. Try Ronda, but I think Ronda.
Yeah, Ronda might be there. It might be 2017.
Put
No, not
Natalia?
Ronda.
No, I think she was 2018. Yeah, try Natalia.
Naomi.
Yeah.
So we don't got all 2017. Well, it's gonna be like fucking
Like not Mandy Rose. I don't know if Mandy Rose would be 27.
Carmella. No. What are just some old people that be coming back all the time? Like, I mean, I feel like this is after. I'm just trying to think of that AJ Lee promo when Z, what's the black girl who would be at TNA? Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
She's not there?
Damn, she not there. So
Alicia Fox gotta be
this is pro. This is Sports Illustrated. So like, nigga, I don't see her being on Sports Illustrated. Let's try some beats.
You put Kelly in there.
Yeah, I did that.
I think he already did Kelly.
What? I mean, bro, this is past their era, though.
Try Tamina. Tamina made
No
me on
Tamina.
there.
Oh, Maurice.
Damn.
Maurice.
Maurice, yeah.
Good pull. Bro, if they put Stephanie not gonna be on there. 2008. Who's number 1 in 2008, bro? I already put Mickey James.
And you said Beth Phoenix was number 1, David. Like, you don't know your eras. Like, how Beth Phoenix number 2? Try Lita.
Ashley.
Try Lita and Trish.
I already did.
Ashley Massaro.
Oh,
It would have came up.
Ashley Massaro.
Nigga, I'm just trying to think of this fucking
try Gail Kim.
Oh, good pull. Good pull, Z.
Oh.
Good pull. Yeah, good pull. Gail Kim, 2014, Paige AJ, Gail Kim. Nigga, like I watched that Divas era too. How am I not getting these?
How are the Bellas not in 2014?
Watch it be her weak ass.
You put Tori
Okay,
Wilson already?
Yeah, he did.
Not there.
Try Stephanie. Fuck it. Like, try Stephanie. Like they could put her in that shit.
No,
never mind, didn't.
I don't get how we're not getting the later ones. Like 2017.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of 2017. Try
Charlotte's not number 1. None of the 4 horsewomen are number 1.
Mariah?
So who the fuck is number 1? Mariah who?
It's just Mariah. I'm trying to think of divas in 2008.
Oh, Maria?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. I talking about. Nigga, who is number 1 in 2017? Damn, we don't know ball. What the fuck? Like who's over?
What if it's not Ronda or the 4 horsewomen? You already put like Sasha and all them. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Sasha.
they're already there. 2017 number 1. Like nigga.
So Asuka.
Is this WWE or pro wrestling?
Asuka. It's WWE. Asuka.
Can't forget about Asuka, bro. Can't forget. Try Liv. Try Alexa Bliss. Try Liv. I don't know
Alexa
if Liv
Bliss.
was
Alexa Bliss is 2017. Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
Try
Liv. Fuck it. Liv could be 2016, 2017.
Is it really
Never
WWE?
mind. Actually not.
David, I mean, nigga, like there's still a lot of WWE people we don't have here. So I mean, what are the non-WWE people that you're thinking?
What is the headline? What does the headline say? Like,
it does just say pro wrestling, but
it says Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Nigga, that could be.
Y'all remember Karma? She went by Amazing Kong. Boom.
Yeah.
Wow. So this isn't WWE then. This is all promotions.
That's a pool.
So this shit not all WWE because nigga, she was not in WWE.
She was TNA.
Yeah, so that means we gotta start naming TNA bitches. I don't know no TNA bitches. Can't lie. That. Yeah, I think the rest of these names gotta be other promotions, bro. Because I feel
like we're missing some WWE people though.
I mean, we probably are, but nigga, you named the Bellas. Like, how are the Bellas not on any of these lists? Like,
Nikki is there, but not Brie.
Oh, but not Brie. Oh,
yeah. Because I said AJ, Paige, Caitlyn, like who bro? They didn't book fucking Gail Kim. Like no Alicia Fox.
Kelly. You said
Kelly.
Beth Phoenix. He did Eve Torres.
Yeah, Eve's on there.
Oh,
like,
Eve.
Nigga,
Okay.
What? 2009. Nigga. I don't understand.
Yeah, I think the rest of
Can you
these
try
gotta
Mischief?
be from different.
How you spell it?
MSCHIF.
Oh yeah, it is. It is other people. Okay, David.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. I just know these from like. I was.
Yeah, I would never have guessed any of those.
We might give up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, give up.
Might give
Probably gonna be some other Sarah Del Rey.
Yeah, I'm ready to see some bullshit.
Melina, we said Melina, did we not?
Where?
I said Melina, but I don't. Maybe it wasn't in the shit.
I don't think
I
I
could
typed
have
it.
sworn I
Yeah.
said Melina. You may have
Yeah,
not
these are
typed
Kyrie
it.
all-
Sane.
Rest of
Oh, EO's old
Io
name.
Shirai. Yeah, I forgot about Io's old name. Io Shirai. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the
facts.
rest of these we aren't
But
getting. I'm not gonna lie.
2017, no, she wasn't even main roster in 2017. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Io
rest of these
Shirai
are
was
crazy.
definitely- rest of these, rest of these names I'm not familiar with. I could have
So,
sworn we
yeah,
said Melina though. But
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that was
majority,
that's-
majority of those were not in the company. So yeah, they was okay, right?
All right. Let's do one more. Let's this one. Yeah, we're 1991. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
1991.
All right, David,
baby.
like,
shut
getting
up.
this-
No, we're not doing
Y'all gotta-
this.
y'all gotta-
We're not
let's-
doing
let's do
this.
it.
340 names.
We're not.
Let's do it.
We're not doing this.
Let's do it.
Change it. No.
I
We're
mean,
not doing
Z,
this.
if David's a man of his word from
Nigga, we're not
2008 and under, he better get all of
anything.
them.
We're not
I mean,
getting
bro,
none
I
of
feel like this is not gonna be as hard as you think because I feel like a lot of them are gonna be there multiple times. But
Okay.
is this just WWE? No, nigga, it's just
It's
PWI.
No, it's
Yeah, fuck.
PWI, nigga. So you know AWA wrestlers from the 90s? Like, nigga, shut up. Like, you're a liar.
WWF niggas.
Like, you're a liar, bro. Like, you're a straight cab. Like,
No,
you know,
no.
ECW, like,
All right, David.
ECW
All right, David.
90s,
All right, David. If we get to the 10-minute mark and we not even close, we just cut it.
All right.
We just cut it.
Okay.
All right, is that
if we
cool?
if we not halfway through and we not had like
Yeah, I'm
cut
about
it
to
like
say,
that,
yeah, we-
like,
I'm about to say, nigga, like, if we don't get at least like 100, 150 by like
in 9
15
minutes, we're done.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
chopping
cooked.
it.
All right, bet. All right, bet.
And you're
All
leading
right.
the way, Mister. I know every era. You're leading the way.
Yep.
So,
Go ahead.
yep.
I feel like we should start with the easy ones though. I feel like we should start with the more recent ones. It'll be quicker for us to get.
Okay.
Which era you want to go
y'all
first
do the
with,
quicker
David?
ones, and I'll give y'all the older ones.
All right.
Like,
Z, let's
so
just start.
while we look
Let's
up
start
the
with
older
2024. Yeah, you look up the older ones.
while you look up the older ones, type shit.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I think
I'm
this
ready.
is-
I'm
I
ready
think
to
this
answer
is
right
just-
now. Okay. Put in Steiner's. Put in Steiner. Just put in Steiner.
No, not yet. You're
Not
fucking
yet,
up my
nigga,
thinking.
not yet. I think this is just men's. I think this is
Oh,
just
it's just
men's. So
men's?
do
Oh, it's just
Roman,
men's?
do Gunther, do Seth, do Cody. You do Punk, John.
Cena,
Yep.
Yeah, Will,
Um,
fuck around, do
Brock.
yeah, Brock, Randy,
Orton.
Triple H. You can do Drew.
Drew.
Oh, damn, Drew not on here. Tough.
No, he's there. I spelled his name wrong. Sheamus. I'm just trying to think of people who are in the company right
Triple
now.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H. Sean.
Sean. I'm trying to think. Like, let's just get these 2021s out the
2022.
way.
Fuck it. Do
Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt,
try AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. 2021, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. Try Edge.
Edge.
Damn, he was. Try
Respect Finn. Respect
Finn
Finn.
Balor. Yeah, they
Yeah,
respect
they're
Finn.
there.
Try Damian Priest. Damian Priest was definitely one of them.
He's probably 2024. Yeah.
Damn, never mind. No,
He's
he's
not
not.
there.
Um,
No, he's there. I spelled his name wrong. Just the Usos. No. Okay.
damn, no Jay.
Usos.
Tough.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. Do Samoa Joe. Did you do Samoa Joe already?
Yeah, I think so. Samoa
Samoa
Joe.
Joe.
No, not there. 2024. Well, I mean, bro, like last year.
LA Knight.
Let's do. I don't think
maybe.
LA Knight would have been on that list.
No, 2024. Like, am I fried?
Dustin
Like,
Rhodes.
Do
Seth
Will.
Rollins-
We'll
Seth-
try.
Dustin Rhodes. Will Ospreay.
Oh, you
said Will.
MJF. Swerve Strickland.
Oh yeah, facts. It's gonna be other people. I'm stupid. I'm just thinking WWE
Yeah.
again.
Swerve. Do
Adam Cole,
Adam Cole. Yeah, do Swerve.
Chris Jericho, Swerve.
Swerve should be.
Strickland. I think it's Strickland and
Kenny-
K. Like
Oh,
Kenny Omega. Yeah, you Strict CK Land. Yeah, Kenny Omega. Do Okada.
John Moxley.
Do Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, whatever.
I'm
Mystico.
giving them both.
I don't think the
Mystico.
Yep.
this is going forward. Damn.
Okay. Hangman maybe.
Try. Yeah, I'm about to say
Hangman,
try Adam Page. Yeah.
Jericho, MJF, Osprey. Osprey's more recent though. I'm trying to think when AEW first started. Ready to Daniel Bryan. Okay, I mean we got most of this era. 2012. Where did AJ? I'm just trying to think of like. Are they gonna put our truth?
Did
in
you
there? Maybe not.
did you do Triple H?
Yeah, the Triple H.
Okay.
Sheamus did that. Kane.
Try Shinsuke.
Yeah.
Try Orange Cassidy too.
Orange Cassidy.
Cassidy.
But I spelled his name wrong.
With a KAS. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. He's in there.
2023 top 2.
He was big in AW. Back when that no hand shit had niggas.
Are they gonna put fucking Darby Allin on here, bro? No, that guy good. I'm just trying to think of mid 2010s should be a lot of WWE. Punk. Who is second behind Punk in 2012?
Miz.
Oh, the Miz. The Miz. The Rock. I'm about to say, David. Once we get to 10 minutes, you want
or no?
2015. Ryback? Yeah, I mean for maybe 1 year. No, maybe not.
2016 we're missing 2 right there. Or 2017.
AJ, Shin.
No way Braun Strowman's on this list. Bray Wyatt? I don't think Bray Wyatt's on the list either.
Braun Strowman is on
Braun
the
Strowman was in 2018.
Wow.
Right. Any of these are
Roberto Del Rio, I'm sure.
Johnny
Roberto Del Rio's there, right? Up for the next.
Do you think any of these could be Johnny Gargano? I doubt it. From the NXT Glory days. Yeah.
Yep, 2019. All right, so let's put fucking Tommaso Ciampa then. Nope.
I don't know how to spell. I don't think Ciampa. I don't know how to spell that. Walter. Well, we already put Gunther, so.
Yeah, we did.
2016, bro. That was the peak, bro. Why can't I think of Dolph wasn't on that fucking list? Fucking.
But think about niggas.
2013 though.
Think about niggas in the Triple A that are really prestigious now. Because usually niggas go to Triple A.
Oh yeah, try Nick Aldis. Try Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis was a big deal at one point.
Magnus.
That's
try
what
like
Mysterio.
Try like
Big Show. Yeah.
Try Big Show. Vikingo.
Yep.
Vikingo, yeah. 2023. Try Big Show.
Yep, Big Show. Mark Henry. Did Kane, did Ryback, did Goldberg, did
Samoa Joe, did Shinsuke, did Finn, Seth, all them.
It's not gonna be Jack.
We did Drew. We did the Usos didn't work. Tried. You think Kofi? I was just about to say.
Yeah, not
no, you did put Randy. I thought you did.
Edge, Christian. Yeah, Finn Balor.
All right, Jeff Hardy. Fuck it.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy. I mean, we didn't even get to that yet. Edge, Rob Van Dam.
And I think it's just time to start. Time to just go through details. You think Shelton might be on here, or
yeah, it could be.
Shelton Benjamin.
Yep.
Yeah.
MVP. No. 2004. The Murder.
2005. Batista.
Eddie Guerrero. Ric Flair.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt. Yeah.
You ain't...
Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Kurt.
You did Shawn and Undertaker and Triple H.
Think of some ECW niggas that maybe we having a guy.
Sabu could
Terry
be on
Funk,
there.
Sandman. Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer.
I don't think he was ever that nice. So.
Sandman.
Go ahead, do Steve Austin. Go ahead, throw Steve Austin in there. Throw.
Yeah, we could just
throw
get
Booker T in there.
What's this? A 90-91? Yeah, Booker T.
Jeff Jarrett. Try Jeff Jarrett. Fuck it.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett
Just
2000.
put Steiner. I know there's hella Steiner family members in there.
Yep.
Sting.
Sting. Yeah, good pull.
Try
Sting.
Yokozuna.
Yokozuna definitely up there.
He might.
Umaga. No Umaga.
Yeah,
Interesting. Rikishi. No, all right. Sorry, Bloodline. Like,
You think Jacob can be on this list?
Lex
No.
Luger.
nah, it's probably 2024.
Lex Luger. Randy
Is
Savage.
Macho Man the 80s?
Yep, Randy Savage.
No, it's 90s. Okay. Macho Man.
Ricky the
You might as well
Dragon.
try Hulk.
Ricky the Dragon.
Yeah.
Might as well try Hulk
Hogan. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Arn Anderson.
Hulk Hogan. Okay. Maybe the Dudley Boys? No, probably no tag people.
I don't know if they were top 10.
No, I don't think so. Try.
There's
he
a
was up
Dudley
there?
somewhere. I don't know where it was though.
I'm trying to think
Where
these early like
Vader,
who's
Vader.
who's that third nigga in 2013 right there above fucking Bully Ray.
Razor Ramon.
Who the
Punk.
fuck is?
Punk, Cena.
Razor Ramon, you got already?
No,
Yeah, try Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, all them niggas.
it's not Daniel Bryan. It's not Punk. Not Rock.
Try
Like,
Owen Hart.
who is that 2013? Who is that 2013, bro? I don't even know.
You already did Del Rio, so I don't know. It has to be somebody from another company, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, bro, we're doing pretty good. Might as well keep going. There you go. I already did Rock, right? Rock.
Try
Bret
Mr.
Hart.
Kennedy. Maybe he's on one of these lists. I don't know.
Oh,
No.
Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect.
Perfect.
That's
That's
that. 99.
This is gonna be stupid. This is gonna be stupid, but I think I know who. I think I know 2013.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Tanahashi. Nah, I'm
Spell
not.
it.
I'm not stupid. I know I got it. Tanahashi.
Spell it.
TanaHashi.
Wow. That's
Wow.
good. Go pull, David.
That's a pull.
You may look that up.
Look that shit up.
like name me one Tanahashi match right now.
Nah, I
You
name
can't.
it.
Yeah, shut up.
Ray, did I do Eddie? I did Eddie.
I don't think you did.
Ray, Eddie. Kane, JBL. Did Jericho, right? Yeah, I did
I was about to
Jericho.
say, I think you did Jericho. Did you do Big Show?
Yeah, the Big Show. Goldberg did Goldberg too.
You did Christian? Yeah, never mind. I see Christian.
Christian
Cage.
wasn't there. Yeah, he wasn't there. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not getting the 2020. I'm surprised we're not getting the recent years. Who the
But it's
fuck
some.
in
There's some.
2024?
I'm about to say this. There's
Who did-
definitely like.
Bro, who
a
did
random
Maven? Who
we
did
just
Maven
don't
do a video
know.
on? Maybe just did a video on his on
Oh, Mick Foley. He did do a video with Mick Foley.
No,
I
he
seen
was
the other
exposing
day.
a
Damn,
nigga.
not it.
and he said that he was
Never
once
there.
PWI. The nigga he was exposing was PWI top 10, and he confronted him. Oh, I'll have. Oh, just incredible, just incredible,
It is-
just incredible, just incredible.
That's incredible.
I
What
think
year
it
that
might have been
was?
2000, so 1999.
Um,
86.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, 2000. Yeah.
how are we not getting 98 though?
I mean, they who was wrestling 98. Like, 2017, we're missing.
Who was that number 5 for 2024? That has to be
2018.
AEW, nigga, bro. That has to be AEW, nigga.
I mean, we said Swerve, we said Will, we said
Nah,
Kenny,
it's probably
we
a New
said
Japan
MJF,
nigga.
we said Dark. Yeah, probably might be a New Japan nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
Tanahashi
You're
was
right,
New
it might-
Japan.
Try Moose. Nah, me stop. Moose not on this shit.
Nigga, how you spell Tosha Ketsa, bro?
Oh, dude,
my
Diamond
God.
Dallas.
To catch-
Diamond Dallas Page.
Takeshita? Yeah, I don't know how to spell Takeshita's last name.
DDP.
Takeshita.
Techie.
Konosuke Takeshita. That's
You do
kinda
Booker
hard to
T already?
spell.
I didn't even spell that shit right either. Yeah, I did. Well, he's not there.
Booker T's not there?
No, I'm talking about Takeshita.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think the rest of these are. I mean, unless these are old '90s, the rest of these are definitely like different promotions. Try EC3. I remember EC3 on NXT. I doubt he'd be in this shit. And never mind.
Ken Shamrock is the last thing I can think of. Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
I think he was up there.
Um,
Try Kevin Nash. I don't know if we did that already.
There we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Scott Hall's already up
Oh,
there.
this actually already put him, yeah. Kevin Nash is a good pull. Yeah, we chicken. We chicken.
Yeah, I can't think of nobody else.
Nigga, that 2024 nigga, who is that? I want to get that, bro. Who is that?
I don't know. Above
Like-
Damian Priest, lower than Seth. I don't know.
It's gonna be
And that
it's gonna be some
2023
New
nigga,
Japan,
too.
bro. It's gonna be somebody we're not gonna be able to get, bro, I'm telling you.
All right, what's some
Oh, we didn't get Rick Rude
That's crazy.
or Jerry
no.
Jerry Lawler.
Ultimate
Jerry
Warrior.
Lawler was on that list. Ultimate Warrior, The Undertaker.
Oh
did
no,
not guess The
Undertaker. Nah, I don't. I mean, I don't think I typed it, but
Tough.
I mean, I don't remember no one saying it. I don't remember. We definitely got Undertaker. That's on me.
Rhino.
Kevin Steen.
Oh, Kevin Owens.
Anderson. Mr.
Kevin
Anderson.
Owens.
And not Mr. Kevin.
I didn't think of Kevin Owens,
Kevin
man.
Owens.
Damn,
Fuck.
Sammy. Sammy ain't make none of these.
Cause Sammy not
Big
better
E?
than KO. He's never been Big E. Damn.
Yeah, but nigga, he should have made the top 10 at least
Tetsuya Naito.
once.
Some New Japan nigga.
Yeah, some New Japan
What's the
nigga.
score,
Yeah,
though?
Kevin
What's the score?
Steen, nigga. I forgot about Kevin Owens.
Bro, 80?
270 out of 340. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's been better than I thought we were gonna do. Started this shit. Like I thought
Can't lie.
I thought he was gonna be at
Josh
like 100 and
Alexander.
quit. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Besides Undertaker, Kevin Owens,
Hey, Kevin Owens. I'm mad we didn't get that. Ultimate Warrior. I mean, I wanted to guess
Rusev.
Ultimate Warrior. Rusev, where was Rusev at? What year was Rusev?
2015.
Oh, 2015. Damn, I ain't
Briscoe.
think of that either.
Ric Flair impersonator.
that's
don't
what
know.
he was talking about.
I don't know who Jay Briscoe is. Can't lie.
He got that one segment on TNA where he was impersonating Flair. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube.
Oh, he was that black nigga wooing.
that's Jay Briscoe.
That's him. Oh, yeah. Who was that Naito? Yeah, we would have never guessed him. Josh Alexander. I don't even know who that is.
This
Who the
guy,
fuck
this
is
guy gotta, be,
Josh?
this gotta be. Yeah, his thing is definitely New
Tetsuya
Japan.
Naito.
Who's Josh Alexander? He was the one nigga in 2023 that we didn't guess.
Josh
Josh.
Alexander.
Don't waste hope.
Mm.
He's
He was PWI in 2023.
This nigga's facing Bronson Reed.
He fought Bronson Reed. Type shit. Jonah. I
Nigga's
guess that
name was
his
Jonah.
name.
That's
Jonah.
cool, man. Yeah.
Damn, I'm mad we didn't get
That's
Kevin Owens. No Sammy's. I wouldn't have guessed Sammy's. I would have guessed KO before I guessed Sammy. I can't lie.
Yeah, I probably would have too.
Bobby Roode.
Yeah, I don't
Bobby Roode. Damn, glorious. I don't give it.
I'm surprised you ain't get that, David. Names.
Victorious. David don't know these eras. He was lying.
Rick Rude, I should have got Rick Rude.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. David carried a lot of these names at the bottom. I will say. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them.
He was looking. He was looking that shit up.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There was one of them you said. Wait, was it this?
He said
Just
Justin
Incredible.
Incredible. He looked it up.
Like, you don't know who that is.
I do know, nigga.
You don't know who
nigga,
Justin.
Go watch Maven's video on Just Incredible, on him exposing Just Incredible. He literally says Just Incredible was once a PWI top 15. He mentioned that.
Okay. I feel like it was somebody else too, though. It was somebody else that you said that I was like,
Tanahashi.
nigga, oh.
He
That,
said-
that New Japan nigga.
He said Tanahashi.
Yeah,
Which
man,
I don't even know how you know that nigga.
That's
Like,
one of the only New Japan niggas I know.
Yeah, it might have been.
All the other ones were
After that,
self-explanatory,
yeah.
nigga. Vader.
Yeah, no, the rest of these I get. Yeah, Tanahashi was definitely the nigga.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I was about to say yeah, this one, yeah.
Tanahashi,
I
yeah,
don't know what-
he said that.
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
We're gonna get that one. All right, no niggas.
All right.
Close this shit.
Good pod. Go end this stream.